Edmonton Sports Talk. My God, I loved it.
My name's Jay Milne. #Blue.
Our sports update deliverer, the Coon.
I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up today.
You know what, Reid? You might be honest.
All right, here's what's going on in the Nasty.
Happy Friday, everybody. Hockey tonight at Rogers Place. Oilers rookies against the Flames rookies. Another big game for the Elks tomorrow in their playoff chase. 1 o'clock visiting the Toronto Argos. Our coverage will commence at noon tomorrow with Jay Milne and Matthew Wannock for the Green and Gold kickoff show. The Oil Kings, their games are always very well attended. They're rolling out their promotional schedule. We're going to dive into that with their Director of Business Operations, Kevin Radomski, a little bit later on. We got Golden Bears football tonight.
Yeah.
At Foot against the Dinos. Yeah. We got Huskies, Wildcats, and Junior.
Sunday.
That is Sunday. You're doing a show for that, too? You're busy. No 12 days off for you this week.
Yeah, I kind of screwed that up. Should probably look better into the scheduling of that next time. But
well, when is that going to be on Sunday?
1 o'clock. We're doing a pregame show, though, right here on EST. It'll be on the audio stream. It'll be on YouTube right at noon.
At noon. So noon, Saturday and Sunday, you're on air with a football pregame show of some sort.
Aye, Captain.
Awesome. All right. And who is this a Huskies home game?
It is.
So this is JP Bowl.
It is.
Because the Wildcats are Emerald Hills.
That's right.
Okay. So there you go. We got that coming up. Other things going on in the city. Well, the Terry Fox run Sunday. We had an incredible guest on the show yesterday. Now, it turns out Darren Park was our guest. We know somebody he knows that we didn't know we knew until later.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I'm sitting watching the Thursday night football game last night, and Darcy Park, former head coach of the Edmonton Wildcats, former Bear, great big coach of Team Alberta that won the national championship this year, texts me and says, "Hey, great job with my brother. My mom and I just watched it. We really enjoyed it." And I said, "What? You're thinking, well, this must be." He must have mistakenly sent this to me. I said, "What are you talking about?" He said, "Rob Park, or Darren Park."
Darren Park, yeah.
"That's my brother." I said, "Get out of here. Yeah. I didn't know that." So.
Great interview. Organizer for the Terry Fox run, as he shared with us yesterday. A memorable interview. Darren, very, very honest, very positive. What was it about? 13 years ago, he was diagnosed with brain cancer and was told, "You probably have about 16 months, sir." We're 13 years later, and he's going strong, helping with the Terry Fox run. So that was awesome stuff. So that's the Terry Fox run is Sunday in Edmonton and across the country. Other things going on of note. Many of you, well, I don't know, many of you, I'm sure somebody out there in our listening realm amongst the Nasties, probably several of them, and you can let us know if you want to. You can post in the Nasty Chat on YouTube. Give us a thumbs up. You can text 780-218-9999. That's the afternoon inbox presented by River Cree Resort and Casino, home of the Kitchen Restaurant. Sundays and Mondays, 50% off the entire menu. That's available Sundays and Mondays, 5 p.m. until close. Well, odds are we have people listening who are going to Morgan Wallen tonight or tomorrow. My parents live fairly close to Commonwealth Stadium. And my mom texted me a little while ago that her and my dad went for a walk and wandered by the stadium. She texted me, when was it? Between noon and noon 30, that there were noticeable lineups in the neighborhood already, I guess to get merch that early. And I don't know what time because there are opening acts, are there not?
I thought you were talking about around Rogers Place.
What did I say?
When you were telling me earlier. And I'm like, that's weird for a preseason.
Oh,
game.
No.
Maybe it's the New Jersey.
I don't think it'll be a full house for the Oilers rookie games. I don't even know what they'll be. Probably a few thousand. So yes, lineups for Morgan Wallen for merch already. And then a little while ago, my mom and dad went for a walk and talked to a security guard and said over 56,000 tonight. And is he not playing again tomorrow?
He is.
So over 100,000 people. So that makes it about you'd expect one in every 10th person to be going to one of the two concerts.
That's crazy.
Now, obviously, it's people are going to be coming from other parts of the province and maybe even the country. So you can tell us if Morgan Wallen is in your weekend plans as well. Aiden O'Neill says Morgan always goes late. Well, he's on a first name basis with him.
Must be friends.
I'm joking. Maybe we'll have Morgan Wallen in the nasty chat. I mean, we've had Kasperi Kapanen, Brad Marchand, Drew Doughty. Who else over the years? Or Matthew Tkachuk. They've all been in the nasty chat. Maybe Morgan Wallen will chat. Morgan always goes on late. Won't be done until 11:30 or so. He will pay the fines for going past curfew. Is there a curfew for how late concerts can go in Edmonton? I didn't know that.
Bylaws, noise complaints around the area, I guess.
So they would actually fine a visiting artist, or does somebody have to complain about it? I don't know.
That's a great question, actually. Somebody will complain about it.
You see that? Tomorrow night, the opening act is Brooks and Dunn.
I did see, yeah. I remember seeing like the poster and thinking there were some pretty big names that were...
Wow. Going to be some boots scooting boogieing going on.
Who else is...
Miranda Lambert.
She's also... Is she the...
Ella Langley and Zach John King.
Okay, I'm not... Somebody's going to have to help me here. Is Miranda Lambert...
She was the one that was
married to Garth Brooks?
No.
Oh, who's Garth Brooks married to? Isn't he married to another artist?
Yeah. Oh, she was a country superstar when he was, early mid 90s, early 2000s. Like she's still a star. What's her name? It's escaping me.
Somebody will tell us. So tonight is Miranda Lambert, Ella Langley, and Zach John King. Tomorrow is Brooks and Dunn, Ella Langley, and Zach John King.
Trisha Yearwood.
Trisha Yearwood. I think they're still married, are they not?
I believe so.
Yeah, Brooks and Dunn as an opening act. You're a pretty big name. Because to me, Brooks and Dunn, are Brooks and Dunn not country legends?
Very much so.
Miranda Lambert, from what I know,
was married to Blake Shelton.
And Blake Shelton is now married to
Gwyneth Paltrow. Gwen Stefani. Are they actually married? Or are they together? I believe so.
And Keith Urban is married to Nicole Kidman. Are they not together? Keith Urban, he's Australian, an Australian country music star.
G'day, mate.
Yeah, Where's My Dingo? I think that was his first album.
Put some shrimp on the barbie.
Yes, that was the second album. Where's My Dingo was the first album. Now is Miranda Lambert...
Faith Hill is married to Tim McGraw.
I did know that.
Okay.
And Tug McGraw was a pitcher in the major leagues of baseball, and that's Tim's dad. We are really doing 6 degrees of country music artist separation, which is not my wheelhouse at all. It's much
Brooks
more
and
yours.
Dunn,
Brooks and Dunn. No, was Miranda Lambert the one who did the scraping the keys on his car?
No, that's Carrie Underwood.
That's Carrie Underwood, who's married to Mike Fisher. Former NHL player. Okay.
And Mike Fisher is Canadian. And Reid Wilkins is Canadian.
There we go. Everybody's connected. Sorry, who is Miranda Lambert married to?
She was married to Blake Shelton.
She was married to Blake Shelton. Okay. Oh, no. Did he leave her for Gwen?
I don't know.
And Gwen was married to Gavin Rossdale of Bush. And Machine Head.
Or was it Bush X?
And Machine Head is often played as a pump-up song at sporting events. How's it going, everybody? There you go. We brought it around.
Wow.
We're off and running. It is Jason Milne. It is Reid Wilkins. The Coob is on the other side of the technical desk. It is the Reid Wilkins Show with Jason Milne on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton Sports. Well, I feel like I'm out of energy now. We need a break. We got to keep going. Tim McGraw and Faith. Did you say Tim McGraw and Faith Hill? Who did you say?
Oh, yeah, Faith Hill.
Yeah, is that what did you say somebody? I don't know. We said a lot of different names there.
Tim McGraw and Faith Hill are married.
Right. Yeah. I think you said that.
I believe I did. Trisha Yearwood. That's who Garth Brooks is married to.
Right.
No, who?
Well, because Alberta Ende said Tim McGraw is Faith Hill.
Tim McGraw is not Faith Hill.
Or he's married to Faith Hill.
He's Finkel's Einhorn.
That's his alter ego, like Garth Brooks and Chris Gaines.
Wow,
people are probably stunned with my country music
knowledge. Who can forget? A lot of people.
I could name more country music artists' spouses than I could country music songs. Like I can't name a single Morgan Wallen song. Yeah. I know the tour is called "I'm Not the Problem," so I assume he has a song and/or album called "I'm Not the Problem."
Well, he's just the bad boy.
Is he a bad boy?
He's a bad.
Is he the bad boy of country music?
No.
Okay. Does country music have a bad boy?
And to be honest, what is country music? Now, I'm not here to say, oh, Morgan Wallen's not. Look, it is what it is. I'm just saying, I don't know where, country music has gone to.
All right.
So if he's the bad boy of country music.
Maybe he's the bad boy. So
you know who is the real deal of country music right now?
Did you just Google it?
No.
What do you mean the real deal?
Zach Top.
Is he big?
He's coming up. He's on the rise. He is. He plays country music. Like what you would think is country music.
More traditional country music.
Yeah.
Okay. Not pop country, not bro country.
Right. You could Google it and YouTube it and put on a little bit of cold beer and tan or what is it?
Well, the ad's going to play. Okay, get him muted here. Zach Top.
Zach Top. Cold beer and tan lines.
You're not setting me up for something.
I'm not. You're not getting
here. Well, I guess you would do it on.
I just want you to hear.
You're on too. Hang on. So what has made this guy so popular?
Because it's real country music.
Oh, it's throwback.
Yeah. My daughter loves it.
You like Bueller? Walter Bueller?
No. I'm not. He's Wheeler Walker Jr. He's all right.
I'd be buying you drinks, feeding you.
This is a brand new song.
Working on a real good time. But tonight I don't need to talk. I don't need no string.
Right? You get what I mean?
I don't need to
Yeah, it's more of the twangy and the less, electrified or poppy, bouncy.
Yeah. Well, there's instruments.
No,
There's probably
no auto tune.
there's probably a slide guitar in there.
and country music.
Cold beer and country music is the name of the song.
Right.
Dang right.
Sign me up.
That's all you need. Okay. Instead of stopping, there we go. All right. Bouncy. And there's our show in the background as I go back to our stream. Okay, all muted and taken care of. Oh my goodness, what a start to the show. This is what I love. Just hanging out with you, talking. We got the Coob here, giggling, sometimes interjecting, having his lunch. I think he's having some yogurt.
I don't know what that is, but that looks like the world's biggest salad.
He's a salad boy.
Like, what is that? A big vat of coleslaw?
It's a Mexican corn salad with a bunch of chicken.
How many bags of salad is it?
A full bag that would probably serve an entire family.
That's a Costco.
Coob is like
It's a
6 foot
Costco
3.
bag, yeah.
Well,
You're
Coop's
used
a
to
big
watching
dude.
a little guy like me eat.
Yeah, you just nibble.
I just nibbled on my Popeyes today
Coop's
for lunch.
wolfing down a full-size bag salad from Costco.
I usually do.
Good for you.
It was going to go bad. I had to. Somebody had to step up in the family.
Oh,
you know?
no. Be on the lookout. Be ready to run to the bathroom.
All right.
All right.
That is the Coob. That is eating with the Coob. Elks depth chart for tomorrow's game against the Argos. I would like to know what people should know or be struck by, as you were struck by from their depth chart, Mr. Milne.
Well, right off the bat, Nick Anderson, as he announced on this show, is back in. Now, he's going to be sliding to middle linebacker. So that's Mogensen, who filled in that spot yesterday, is going to be the backup there. So you got the Blanco, Anderson, and Jalen Garnes as your linebackers. Notable movement on the offensive line. Carter O'Donnell making his first start as an Edmonton Elk.
Interesting. That didn't take long, did it?
It's like we talked about this
Imagine
last
that.
week.
It's like they think he's a really good player.
It's like he's the best O-lineman that they have, possibly even in the CFL.
You're going that far already.
Damn right side.
Well, he's big, and you noted he's quite mean,
He's an angry man.
which surprises me. Well, I guess you can't always, but he was very low-key in the interview on this show.
I think he's got a switch.
And then he crosses the line, and it's like, I want to destroy you.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think he's got a switch. So Gabe McKellar is now backing up at right guard. So interesting and of note, they put him at the guard position. He's big enough to play tackle, but as he said when we were interviewing him on our show, he is comfortable, and that's what he played in the NFL is the guard position. So not surprised this is happening.
Okay.
Mark Evans II is still listed on the depth chart.
Who you liked a lot, and like he's basically lining up sort of as an up back.
Yeah, he's a massive fullback.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I love the way that they used him last week. He seemed to be able to get through the hole and seal it off a lot better than Grohovic had. So yeah, some notable changes to the lineup. And I said it earlier on the Hangout that I still don't know why this game is still favoring the Argonauts.
Now, Tanner Green's hurt, right? Did he get hurt?
He did. So
Who
London
actually is
Strong
listed
back
as
in.
their fullback, but
Yeah.
Tanner Green would play on special teams as well.
Yeah.
Because they had some injuries on special teams last game because they were saying how even Rankin had to take a rep covering a punt or something like that. So
Well,
they had to move some pieces around.
And Javon Leak is listed as a game time decision.
Now, to me, the fact that he's on the depth chart, though, is a good sign. that he's obviously
Absolutely.
traveled and could be able to play. All right. So that's of note. Carter O'Donnell, the big man, the former U of A Golden Bear, is starting at right guard on the offensive line for the Elks tomorrow. Again, that's a 1:00 game, noon tomorrow, the Green and Gold kickoff show here on Edmonton Sports Talk with Jason Milne and Matthew Iwanek. So today, a lot of fun stuff to talk about today. We're going to have some fun with this one. But by the way, we should mention, I kind of touched on it a bit. And yes, we do have the Oilers rookie game tonight. We'll talk a little bit about that. I mean, I think for me, Savoy and Howard, I want to see how they play. Janssen, the goalie, could be an interesting story down the road. So let's see how he does tonight. Bo Akey's a defenseman who is sort of, an offensively lighter version of Bouchard, perhaps. So there's something as well. The Oil Kings do a great job getting people into Rogers Place. We know that it's a totally different price point than the Oilers, and we know that fans take advantage of it. Because, the Oil Kings have gone through the cycle of junior hockey. They've been up and down, but even some of their down years, people went. So they do a good job getting people into the rink. They have fun with the promotions. They offer some pricing on games and food and stuff like that at certain times for people to take advantage of. So we're having Kevin Radomski in. He's going to be in at about 4:20 today to go over that. They've laid out all their promotional stuff. Like I think they're doing Star Wars game again and Ghostbusters and some other cool stuff. So we'll dive into that, and we're going to give away tickets to their home opener next weekend. Why not?
Yeah.
Now I will be asking you a trivia question at that time. So we'll do it over the text line, right? And hook them up with the tickets. So we're going to do that. That'll be fun. And another gentleman is going to be on the show at about 20 after 5 today. His name's Dustin Nielson. He's in Vancouver.
That guy.
He's calling he's got his logo on the wall here. He's calling the game tonight between Ott and Bus. The late game.
It's actually Book.
Yeah, sorry. The early game, Whoopig and Ham. That's at 5 o'clock. We'll be able to watch that.
Can't wait.
Can't wait. Let's lay this out. Here is my advice. Now, look, you can really cheer for whoever you want.
Oh.
But I'll make a suggestion. If you are a fan of the Edmonton Elks, and we think most of you are, I know we get some WSTers and people with, who like other teams, but we're going to assume on Edmonton Sports Talk, if you have a CFL team that you support, it's probably the Edmonton Elks. If you would like this to be a very, very happy weekend for the Edmonton Elks, here is what you would like to happen. Hamilton defeats Winnipeg. Then I'm saying Ottawa defeats BC. Then tomorrow, obviously, Edmonton defeats Toronto. And then even as a bonus, though this isn't as necessary, but it would kind of help in a way, Saskatchewan defeats Montreal. You see what I'm doing there?
I do.
Now, some people might say, Reid, you nincompoop. I'm an Elks fan. Under no circumstances do I want the Saskatchewan Roughriders to win a game. And why do we need Montreal to lose? Well, here's my reasoning for that. If BC loses, they're stuck at 5 wins. If Winnipeg loses, they're stuck at 6 wins. If Edmonton wins, they're up to 6 wins. And if Saskatchewan wins, they're up to 11. Folks, Saskatchewan can clinch a playoff spot already this weekend.
Crazy.
Right? Edmonton ain't getting first place. And I know we had a couple hopeful people messaging earlier this week saying, well, maybe the Elks can get a home playoff game. Highly, highly unlikely. Do you? I know you're an optimistic guy. Is that your primary focus?
Well, I'll tell you,
that's about like a 5th or 6th focus.
Yeah, I'm just hopeful that they can make the push. For the playoffs.
Don't. I wouldn't worry too much about passing Calgary right now. If it somehow happens, great. So keep Winnipeg at 6 wins. Keep BC at 5. The Elks get up to 6. And then if Montreal loses and stays at 5 wins, it's another Eastern team you can maybe stay ahead of in the crossover, right?
Yes.
Because if Ottawa beats BC, that gets them up to 5, right? So I'm saying, okay, if Ottawa is playing a Western team right now, maybe you want Ottawa to win. But keep Montreal down as well. Why not?
Yeah. And interesting of note, how good do you feel about what you just said? How likely is it that Hamilton beats Winnipeg, Ottawa beats BC, Edmonton beats Toronto, and Saskatchewan beats Montreal.
I think the least likely thing for me is BC over Ottawa.
Ottawa over BC, you mean?
Yes, sorry.
Right.
I think now I know Ottawa just beat them. I know BC clearly has some problems, but it's the back half of a home and home. BC's at home.
How long are we going to keep saying this, though? Yeah, but it's BC. Yeah, but it's Nathan Rourke. Maybe
their defense sucks, but Ottawa's not very good.
I put in that 14 parlay on Play Alberta.
Oh my goodness!
Hamilton to win.
Okay.
This is not
the play of the day. This is Jay having fun
for funsies.
Okay.
Hamilton to win, Ottawa to win, Edmonton to win, Saskatchewan to win, plus 1,364.
Oh, nice.
If you put a mere $5 on that, it would return you $73.20.
So I did something. I bet against the spread. I did a system bet. So it's like 7 $1 bets. And if 2 out of the 3, it does all the possible combinations for parlays.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I would win like $22 on a $7 bet. Nice. That's big rolling for me. Putting $7 down. That's a huge risk. Yeah. You can forget about coffee for the next couple of weekends if I don't cash that one. All right. Also today, so this is kind of, I admit this is confusing. I haven't found out why this is, but we're having fun, so we're going to roll with it. Today is National Video Games Day. A couple months ago, there was National Video Game Day. I don't make the rules, folks.
I think I know what that refers to.
What is the difference? Do we know?
Well, is a video game, can that be described more as like an arcade style game?
I don't know.
Whereas video games are like Nintendo cartridges, Sega, you know?
I don't know.
I have no idea why.
I think it might be when they originated.
I think that the people that make these things up just ran out of ideas.
I think they're full of crap.
And had to start pluralizing words.
I think it's a conspiracy, quite frankly.
I think so too, quite frankly.
So here's what we're going to do. So we'll just honor National Video Games Day with our off-topic topic for William Huff. Since 1952, William Huff has provided industry-leading advertising solutions for thousands of valued clients. Their unparalleled customer service, combined with decades of industry expertise and a desire to make every job the very best it can be, is what they call the William Huff Advantage. Visit their website at williamhuff.com or give them a shout, 780-454-4536. What is the first video game system you had, and or what is the first video game you fell in love with?
Ooh.
That'll be our off-topic topic.
Wow.
Quickly, I had an Intellivision.
Intellivision?
An Intellivision, yes. Early 1980s, I had an Intellivision.
Really?
Yes.
Care to expand on that?
Later. I'll save it for later because Benny's eager to come in. I'll tease it up, and maybe we'll hear from other people who had an Intellivision or Intellivisions. I think there was an Intellivision 2 at some point.
Really?
Yes.
Here it is. I see it. Oh, cool. Looks like a phone.
Yes, it had a direction disc, not a joystick. It had a direction disc and a keypad, and for each game had an overlay that you would slide in over the numbers. So the 5 in this game might be shoot, the 5 in the baseball game might be throw to first base, et cetera, et cetera. Quite thrilling, young Jason Milne.
Okay.
Come sit at my knee, and I'll regale you with tales of the Intellivision.
Can't wait.
All right. You can let us know yours. 780-218-9999. That's the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox. Oh, my goodness. Ben Thomson with Benny's Blind Rankings coming up. That's always fun. Here's Zachary Kubish.
At home at Savoy, Ike Howard and the rest of the Oilers rookies hit the ice to face the Flames for the first of 2 Battle of Alberta matchups this weekend. Puck drop tonight goes at 7. For the Double E, Carter O'Donnell makes his first start for the Elks tomorrow in Toronto with Javon Leake a game-time decision. And down south, the Eagles have ruled out Dallas Goddard, Will Shipley, and Cameron Williams for Sunday's game against the Chiefs. On the other side of the game, Xavier Worthy is doubtful with a dislocated shoulder. Meanwhile, Washington's Diedrich Wise tore his quad in yesterday's 27-18 loss to the Packers. He's been ruled out for the remainder of this season. Elsewhere, CFL Week 15 kicks off from Hamilton as the Bombers, led by Chris Trevler, face the Ticats at 5 after that. BC plays host to Ottawa at 8 o'clock. And in E-Town, the 0-3 Golden Bears host the Dinos for 6:30 kickoff. For the Jays, it's Chris Bassett getting the start in their series opener against the Orioles. First pitch for that one goes at 5:07. This sports update is brought to you by Advantage Sports Medicine. Connor McDavid's got a team of specialists, and you're stuck with a bag of frozen peas. Get the same locker room approach that's trusted by the best in the game. Give them a call at 780-460-9977 or visit their website at advantagesportmed.ca to book an appointment. Today, after the break, it's Benny's Blind Rankings here on The Reid Wilkins Show. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you up to date.
Two guys and a
The
goalie.
Oilers will need 30 goals combined from youngsters Ike Howard and Matt Savoy.
Yeah, hire it. I'm hiring it.
It's possible and somewhat necessary to fill in some of the goals that have left.
I would say so.
Yeah.
Or Connor and Leon have to both have 60.
Both have 60, which who knows? Or you never know. I mean, I think
funny to say
Two
that.
guys and a goalie, presented by GS Construction. Tuesday and Thursday afternoons at noon, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Win big this NFL season at the Canadian Brewhouse, presented by Bud Light. You could win a trip to Super Bowl 60, plus prizes like smokers, Bud Light coolers, and a trip to an NFL home opener next season. Enjoy $1 off Bud Light and Budweiser tankers. Details at thecanadianbrewhouse.com.
GCL Diesel has been serving oil country since 1972. From diesel cars to SUVs to pickups. From farm tractors to school buses to a big rig. From diesel generators to forklifts, GCL can test, troubleshoot, and repair all diesel fuel system components. Whether it's injectors, pumps, turbos, filters, or additive, GCL has the parts you need to keep your diesel running the way it should. For genuine diesel parts at wholesale prices, visit GCL Diesel in the West End or online at GCLDiesel.com. GCL Diesel. Diesel understood.
The leaves are turning, and just like golf season, time is running out to get in on Play Alberta's biggest offer ever. For a limited time only, new players can get up to a $1,000 casino bonus when they sign up. There's never been a better time to join the fun. Visit playalberta.ca today to get started with casino, sports, and lottery all in one app. Must be 18 plus to play. Remember, if you gamble, please use your game sense.
Back to school? Really?
Yay!
Really?
As things settle back into a routine in your home, you may need extra space. Sentinel Storage is here to help with a store near you. Try 4 weeks free. Visit sentinelstorage.ca.
All right, Friday fun here on Edmonton Sports Talk. Reid Wilkins Show with Jason Milne. Thanks for joining us. If you are listening on iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, we thank you for that. Remember to spread the word about the station, about this show. Bring on some individuals who you think will enjoy it or even hate it. As long as they want to listen to it, we're fine. If you're taking us in on YouTube, remember,
click, click, click. Must you click? Please, please click. Must you click? You must click. Thumb, thumb, thumb.
give us a thumbs up. We're trying to get to 100 every show. We have done that a couple of times this week, getting back into the rhythm of the fall. So don't be a pleasure layer. Click right away. Before we get to Ben here, hey kid, just hang tight for a second, okay? We're gonna get to you. Les says my first video game system was a beanbag toss game. Coming along the lines of Lars, I never had a gaming system growing up, probably because they weren't invented yet. We had board games and etch. Well, we said your first video game system.
That's funny.
Not as a kid. You could have got it when you were 35. You could have got it when you were 80. It's fine. AA, first one for me, NES. What does that stand for? Nintendo Entertainment System. Mm-hmm. And then there was the SNES, the Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
Wow.
It took steroids. Spency 5 Centsy, I think Batman game for NES was the one I played the most. VR Montenegro, first video game system, NES, game of choice, Legend of Zelda, honorable mention to Final Fantasy. That Legend of Zelda series, very popular. I don't think I've ever played a second of it. Have you played Legend of Zelda, Ben Thomson?
No.
Okay.
I've obviously heard about it and all the stuff.
Wasn't there like, I've never played it either. Wasn't there like a gold cartridge?
Really?
Coob?
Yeah, the original game on the NES, there
Yeah.
was a gold cartridge that was quite rare.
Collector.
And aren't there like 20
With
Legend
hundreds.
of Zelda games?
Who
Don't they put out
knows?
one every year or two?
Oh, there's tons
What
of
is
them,
it?
yeah.
What even is a Zelda?
It's a legendary being.
What's Advanced Dungeons and Dragons?
Oh boy.
I don't think that's is that a video
Yeah,
game?
Yeah, it's
yeah.
coming from
Oh,
Bronco
yeah.
Net.
It's big now.
Okay.
It's big now. Yeah.
By the way, Ben Thomson joining us here in the Banquet Studio. Spin to win Fridays at the Banquet. Spin the wheel for a chance to win big and save on your bill. Details at thebanquetbar.com.
See how I did that, kid? Like you're joining us in the studio, so
No
that's
way.
when I do the banquet read.
No way.
All right. Ben, how have you been?
I've been great, Reid.
Congratulations. I don't think I have congratulated you. I don't think on air I've congratulated you for actually getting hired here.
Yeah,
Good
it's
stuff.
well, you congratulated me off the air, which is just as good. But thank you. Yeah, it's been a ton of fun.
I remember you walking up. Jay and I were sitting in reception, and we were talking about you, and then were walking up the stairs.
I think I hear him coming now.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened.
He can't hear you.
Well, I played the I think I hear him coming now.
Oh.
Yeah, Ben doesn't have the headphones in, and that's
I was confused. I'm like, did I miss the punchline?
Hey, don't worry. People on this show are often confused by me. Thankfully, Jay keeps it going straight.
Wake up, Halsey.
All right, so you're going to do Benny's blind rankings. So
Yeah.
explain this to everybody.
So if you haven't heard or have played along with us, this is Benny's Blind Rankings, where I come up with a topic, and anything that fits under this topic is in the game. It's available in the game. I'm gonna give a couple topics that's in this category, and they have to rank them from 1 to 5 without knowing what's next. So today, your category is gonna be the best sports video games of all time. This list was created by Complex. They gave a top 25 ranking, and I took 5 of them.
This is from earlier this year. Complex is a website that talks about games.
Anything. I'm pretty sure it's like all across the board.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
When you were away, Tom and I were hosting the show, and Benny did these rankings. Tom and I did a list together. Would you prefer to do your own
No,
list?
yeah, we're doing our own.
Okay.
We're doing our own because it's fun to see how we do.
Yeah.
That's how we've always done it.
I'm just giving you the option.
So this is a subjective list by a well-known website. This isn't based on sales.
No.
This is the best. So the list is the 25 best sports games of all time.
Yes.
You're going to give us 5, and we got to rank those 5.
Correct.
Without knowing what's coming next. Wow, this is exciting. All right, we got to come up with we got to have a theme song eventually for this.
Yeah, I've been talking about getting AI to make them.
That's a good theme song.
Yeah.
I'm playing a choir chanting "Let's Go Oilers." That won't be it.
No.
All right, let's do it. So the top 5 sports games of all time from a list of the top 25 of all time. Okay.
There you go. Your first game is Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2004.
Oh, that's a good game. It's
a good game.
That's a good series.
Is there any real stinkers you're going to lob out there?
I mean,
Well,
it's
they're
a
all in
top
the top
25 all time.
They're all in the
I can't
top 25
give you
of all time.
NHL
Okay.
26.
So he's not
I
going to
can't.
give us some of the ones we've been trying on the. Remember that golf game that it was like a role playing
Horrid.
game. I couldn't even get out of the
Horrid.
clubhouse. You can't, and plus they was asking me questions in Japanese, so I didn't even know what I was agreeing to.
Didn't even know.
Yeah,
This is a top tier game.
this is the Tiger Woods series was outstanding.
This changed
Now,
the
having
landscape.
said that, Augusta National was not yet on that list. That didn't come in until 2010, I think. So
it's either 2 or 3 for me.
I'm gonna put it 3. I had it 2. I'm bumping it down to 3.
Okay, I'm going to put it. Well, I mean, this is the top 25, so I'm actually going to put it lower.
It'd be
I
a
think.
great game.
Shoot, cinnamon sticks. I'm gonna. You know what? I think 2 or 3. I'm gonna put it at 4 just because.
Cool. Okay. So 2 and 4 you guys went with? You got a Coop there?
No,
Yeah.
3 and 4.
I moved mine down to 3.
Okay. Next game is NFL Street.
Very fun game. I don't know if that would be in the upper tier of the upper tier. So I'm actually going to put that. Man, oh man. To me, that's more of a niche game that I would think the people making this list would be like, we have to recognize this game, but because it wasn't a simulation and didn't do stats and full seasons like some of the other games, it wouldn't be as high. The fun factor is very high.
I think they were trying to take NFL football, like a classic game like Tecmo, and give it the NBA Jam treatment.
Right, because I had a version of NFL
and it
Street,
didn't work
and it was
as well.
fun. It was fun.
Okay.
Like you played on a beach, you could play in an alley. I'm going to put it at 5.
Yeah, I'm
even
5.
though I like it.
I'm 5.
It might be. I'm curious to see what's on this list. And it wasn't at 7-on-7, and there were like big hits, and yeah.
It didn't take off though. Like it wasn't a massive game.
That's why I think it's
like Tiger Woods golf revolutionized golf. But
there
I think
some
there's
great,
better games.
I think Tiger Woods 01 I used to play a lot of back in Lloyd. Oh, Ben's like just giving us some treatment.
Go on, Ben. What's next?
Gentlemen.
Well, I'm trying to think. So the next game I have for you guys, I'm curious if you guys know it.
Well, that's part of the fun.
Great.
Hey, ignorance is fun sometimes.
Your next game's Rocket League.
Yeah, don't know what it is. Putting it 4. I'm just going to put it 4.
Like Zach, I think Zach, you know this game.
That
right?
game's fantastic.
Yeah,
It's
there you
basically
go.
soccer with cars.
Yeah.
Right?
Rocket League.
1v1, 2v2,
Don't know what it is.
3v3.
I'll search it up. Try to give you.
We'll do
It's
it later.
awesome.
We'll look at it later.
I'm going to put it at 3 because I have not the.
I don't know what it is.
There's actually a very big esports for this as well. Yeah, there's it's quite the competitive game actually.
Rocket League.
Rocket League. Yeah. So put you guys what 3 each? Both of you guys put, or where'd you put it? Reid 4.
I put it 4 just because I don't know what it is. So
Okay.
I have 1 and 2 left.
So 1 and 2 left are
we
available for
have
both
1
you
and 2
guys.
left.
There you go.
Oh,
All right.
This is exciting.
NHL 94.
That's number 1.
I'm going to say they probably put it number 1.
That's number 1.
Yeah, because it's aged well. It just seemed to click. Because I think with sports video games, and I used to play more of them, there can also be a point when they get too realistic. I don't need the pitcher to check first base 6 times when I'm playing a baseball game. I want the computer to throw me a pitch, and maybe I work the count, but I'm probably putting one of the first 2 pitches in play. Like, let's actually play baseball. And I think NHL 94 found that balance between it's sort of realistic hockey. I mean, we've played it here on our video game machine supplied by Playmore Games. You can turn offsides on or off. You can turn icings on or off. You can turn penalties on or off. You can do line matching, or you can just play with the same 5 players the entire game. You could play I think there was different lengths of seasons. It kept stats. It did playoffs, but yet it was fun and could be a little bit silly. It found that good balance between I'm playing hockey, I'm playing with my favorite players, they're getting stats, but it just works. I mean, it had the rinks looked the same, but the logos were at center ice.
Right.
You know, like it's.
I like how they had that sheen of the ice.
Yeah,
and it was fake sheen.
It was in that era of games starting to include the real players, right? And keep
One-timer.
stats. And
Was that not the first time a one-timer was-
Different ways to score. Yeah,
I think it was the game that took ice hockey to the next level.
Yep.
And even diehards.
Yep.
Like people like yourself, people that have been paid by EA will still refer to NHL 94 kind of as the GOAT.
It's the holy grail.
Right?
Yep.
So I think it has to
100%.
be number 1 for me. Now, this is boring because we only both have number 2.
yeah. Our lists aren't that different, but that's okay. I think it's fun though because we're
Tiger Woods
we're
is
not
gonna be
as
the one that-
knowledgeable that yeah. Well,
and I
we
have no
started
clue
with that
what
one,
Rocket
yeah.
League is. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
The Rocket League.
It's funny. It's funny you mentioned like how the games like it was the perfect like non-realistic, but also like a little bit like hockey.
Yeah.
That's their biggest issue nowadays, in my opinion, with the NHL series. But that's a different rant. Your final game is Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm comfortable putting that too.
I'm okay with that too.
That might even be number 1. But
Pro Skater what? 2?
2.
Yeah.
I never played these games, but I know they were massively popular.
You know what was even
popular.
bigger was the soundtracks.
Yeah.
The soundtracks would feature current music.
Yeah.
Like current punk rock music,
Yep.
which was just incredible. You had the layout and the designs of each level were next level.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the first 3-dimensional, I guess, first person, really for skateboarding. and Tony Hawk's name attached to it didn't hurt. That was like at the pinnacle of Tony Hawk too.
Oh yeah. Right.
And it wasn't just, hey, who's got the big air? Like it was street style. It was fun. You could run over garbage cans. You know, you could. It was just different. It was very well made and tailored.
Eventually, they made it. I might be crazy. I'm pretty sure this was a thing where they made like a skateboard controller, and like you were able to ride a skateboard like in your living room and like play. Eventually, it got pretty crazy. I mean, like the Xbox Connect brought in, I think, something like that. But yeah, it was.
I'm pretty happy with my list.
I am too. As I still think NHL 94 is the number one. I mean, I'm not the hugest gamer, but as far as gamers and what they hold at the highest standard, I know NHL 94 is up there.
No, he didn't put a Madden game on here.
True.
And I also remember the short-lived Dreamcast had an NFL game that was very popular. And there was the NFL 2K series that did some good stuff. Like some people thought that passed Madden for a while. So I think, and he's smirking now. So I think
it's for a different reason, but yeah,
okay. He's probably like, boy, Reid's
and
old.
there's no Tecmo on here. Like Tecmo Bowl was.
That's exact. So
Tecmo Bowl
I was just scrolling through the list and I found Tecmo. I'm like, why did I not have that on this list?
Like NBA Jam. It's got to be up there.
NBA Jam would be up there.
He's heating up.
There's some good NBA games. Certainly, like I've said, MLB The Show, I think, is a great, realistic, and fun baseball game.
Nothing beats, as far as basketball, though, NBA Jam's the pinnacle for basketball. It's got to be.
Let's find out.
There's been some other good ones. But anyway.
Alrighty, let's go from the least rated game to the top.
Okay.
Ranked 23rd out of 25 is Rocket League.
So, okay.
So yes, okay.
So we both had that 4, right?
Yeah.
No, I had that 3.
Oh, you had that 3, okay.
Yep. The 19th ranked game was NFL Street.
Okay. I had it 5th.
Right there. You guys are both right there.
I had it 5.
The 15th ranked best game, Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2004.
Yeah.
So I had that 3rd in the right spot. Okay. No.
The 12th ranked best game, NHL 94.
Oh, wow. Tony Hawk took it.
So Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 is ranked 11th.
Oh, so you didn't give us any that were in the actual top 10.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wow.
so quickly here.
Let's do the top 10.
Yeah, we can take 2 or 3 minutes. Dude, give us 10 through 1.
Okay. 10 through 1 is, let me find 10. NBA Street Volume 2.
Okay.
Is number 10. MVP Baseball 2005 is 9.
Overrated series, in my opinion. Okay.
This is the one I was most surprised about. EA Sports College Football 25, number 8.
A new one.
I have that game. Yep. It's pretty fun. I like it.
Or is it last year's game?
Yeah, it was last year's game.
Okay.
Yeah.
The college football series was good though. In some ways better than Madden.
It was a very hyped up game last year, and I understand the hype behind it. It was really good.
Well, yeah, it has stripes on the ball.
Number 7 is Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
6, Backyard Baseball.
Legendary game.
I actually do not know this game, and I feel shame. I'm sorry. I'll have to find it.
Number 5, NBA Jam.
Okay, good.
Number 4, FIFA 13.
Yeah, I remember there was a FIFA game that seemed to rise above the others. So was that it? All right.
Number 3, Madden NFL 2005.
Madden 05 specifically. The cover of that was, don't tell me.
Doesn't give me the...
I think McNabb was 06 and I think Vic was 04. Was that the Ray Lewis one?
Adrian Peterson?
No. Wonder why that one ascended above
Ray
the
Lewis.
others. Was Ray Lewis?
Yeah.
Okay. So that had the defensive hit stick, I believe. That's what they introduced. Yeah.
That would make sense. Number 2, NBA 2K11.
Which the NBA 2K series is good. I think I have 2K18 or something like that.
Yeah. And your number 1 is ESPN NFL 2K5. Is the number 1 ranked sports game.
That was the 2K series that was competing with Madden for a while. Yeah. They did a good job with that.
Yeah. It wasn't the only EA wasn't the only company competing with NFL here. Yeah, it was. I was surprised that I haven't really heard too much hype about that game, but maybe I'm not on the right side of the internet for that. But yeah, I was a couple surprising ones. I was like, you know what? Let's leave out all the ones in the top 10. We'll read that later. But yeah, Tony Hawk, number 1. I guess there was a lot of hype around that, and I knew you guys would get NHL 94 pretty up there too.
Yeah, so that was the highest ranked hockey game. Was there any other hockey in the top
hockey
25?
games in the top 25?
Yeah.
What? Blades of Steel didn't make it?
Nope. No.
That's pretty good. I remember. Now I've been trying to find this week. during my downtime, and I have a lot of it, everybody, I've been trying to find a good golf game on our classic arcade machine. Haven't been very successful. Probably Mario Golf is the best one, and even that leaves a little bit to be desired. Oh, really? Okay. I played for a couple years a game called Lynx in the late 90s, and it was known for its realistic graphics, and that was a very fun game. It was just called Lynx. Or Lynx LS or something like that.
What was the first system you would have had?
The PS2 NHL 2003 with Jerome McGinley on the cover. Friend of my father's. So
PlayStation.
I was yeah.
Well, your dad knows Aginla?
Yeah, they played hockey growing up with each other.
Oh, cool.
That's how we got him on Hello Hockey.
Oh, nice.
That was
Okay.
connection. And but yeah, that was my first ever game, and then I think I switched to Xbox when the 360 came out. So that was when I was 8 or 9 years old, and then from then on, I was pretty much an Xbox guy. I played PlayStation in my competitive years just because there was easier players and it was easier to make the competitive tournament on PlayStation. So I switched there for a couple years. But yeah, I'm mainly an Xbox guy.
Ben, you're the best. Oh, thank you for bringing us another fun edition of your blind rankings.
Thank you.
Let's do this again next week.
Yes.
That is our newest Edmonton Sports Talk employee, Ben Thomson. Jay's play of the day for Play Alberta coming up. We'll talk some Oil Kings, some Oilers, some Elks as well. Here comes the Coop.
Rookie matchup between the Oilers and Flames down at Rogers Place tonight. Puck drop goes at 7. Those two rematch in Calgary on Sunday. And for the Elks, tomorrow, Javon Leake is a game-time decision against the Argos, while Carter O'Donnell makes his first start for the green and gold. In the NFL, Phillies, Dallas Goedert, Cameron Williams, and Will Shipley are out for Sunday's Super Bowl rematch against the Chiefs. While on the other side of that game, Xavier Worthy continues to recover from a dislocated shoulder. He's doubtful to play Sunday. Elsewhere, Dedrick Wise of the Commanders is out for the remainder of the season. He tore his quad last night against the Packers. And from Canada, 2 games out the CFL slate. Week 15 kicks off when the Bombers and Ticats match up at 5 o'clock. Chris Strevler starts for Winnipeg before the Lions and Red Blacks go head-to-head at 8 o'clock. And the Jays are back in action. They face the Orioles for the first of 3 games. First pitch just after 5. Chris Bassett gets the ball for that one. This sports update is brought to you by Paramount Flooring. Proudly serving Edmonton and area for over 30 years. Their West End showroom is open 7 days a week. You can shop online at paramountflooring.ca. Jays play the day and much more on the Reid Wilkins Show brings us back after the break. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you up to date.
The Oil Stream.
I actually think the Flames are going to be good. I think the Canucks are going to be a mess.
You do, eh?
Yeah.
And it's a really good question.
I think the Flames. I think there's better leadership with the Calgary Flames. I like their management team. They don't have like the sexy marquee names, but they have a group of pretty damn good players. They've got some good young ones coming up.
Oil Stream presented by Boston Pizza. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday afternoons at noon. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Gallo LLP is an Alberta-based accounting firm with expert chartered professional accountants in both our Edmonton and Sherwood Park accounting firms. Our experienced and innovative accountants provide financial advice that saves our clients money. Simply put, we help our clients protect their assets and grow their businesses. At Gallo LLP, they go beyond the numbers to ensure the continued success of your business. Reach out to Preet or John to discuss how they can help your business grow. Visit gallollp.ca today and see how they can help you take your business to the next level.
Everyone knows when you need a truck now, you call Dawn.
That's right. You call us, Frontier Cartage, when you need driver coverage or have a truck that's down.
You call Dawn from Frontier Cartage.
When you've got way more freight to move than you thought.
You call Dawn from Frontier Cartage.
When you need a truck that's available and ready to start anytime you need.
You call Dawn at Frontier Cartage, 587-222-5826. 587-222-5826.
Looking for quality building materials and friendly advice? Visit us at Windsor Plywood Leduc, family owned and locally run since 1993. From interior materials for doors, flooring, baseboards, and all the finishing touches to all you need for your outdoor projects like cedar lumber for decks and fences, plus all the plywood you'd need. Our full-time on-staff carpenter can help with anything odd-sized or custom, and from domestic hardwoods to exotic selections, we've got you covered. And if we don't have it, we'll track it down for you. Windsor Plywood Leduc. We're the experts you need to know.
Must you click? Click. Thumb. Must you click? Thumb, thumb, thumb.
All right. Hope you're having a great Friday. 10 minutes before 4. Along with Jason Milne, I'm Reid Wilkins on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports. Great to have Ben Thomson join us in studio for Benny's Blind Rankings. It is National Video Games Day. Earlier this year, there was National Video Game Day. I haven't been able to figure out what the difference is. Our off-topic topic for William Huff, first video game system you ever owned at any age, or the first video game you really fell in love with. And then Benny was here with blind rankings of 5 games out of the top 25, according to, what was the website again? I had it, now I lost it. Complex.com. So that was fun.
Mike from Calgary says, we had Atari. My neighbor was rich and they had Intellivision. I remember playing the Dungeons and Dragons game, and the map would expand as you moved. When you got close to a dragon, you'd hear it huffing away. Then all of a sudden, you'd open the area and he would jump out.
Oh, my goodness.
It was scary and surprisingly stressful at that age. You'd light him up with a bunch of arrows and then run away, run away. Scott on a hotel balcony in Beaumont says Atari Pitfall.
Oh, that was a popular one, yeah. Yeah. Was that the one where you could swing on a vine and jump over on logs and stuff like that?
I don't know. I mean, the first system I was introduced to, it was actually bribe by my parents, by my mom. They bribed me to stop sucking my thumb. I sucked my thumb till...
how old?
I would have been 7.
So before I went to Bears practice, I would play.
Not at school, but it was too old. I was too old to be sucking my thumb.
Fair enough.
And my mom was like,
okay.
we gotta remedy this. Otherwise, they were going to have to get this thing put in my mouth called a crib, which was like, it wouldn't allow you. It was
like
pretty imposing.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So she said, look, we left the dentist office in the Sherwood Park Mall and there was a Radio Shack. And she showed me the Nintendo Entertainment System. She said, if you stop sucking your thumb for 30 days, I'll get you this.
No way.
And mom and dad had obviously talked about it. So then my sister and brothers got the news. And they're like, come on, Jay, don't suck. So we had a sticker on a calendar every day.
You should have been like, yeah, I'm the only one playing it. It's my thumb.
So we had to put up a sticker on a calendar every day that I made it without sucking my thumb.
Oh, no way.
And then I obviously quit.
Yeah.
And there we go. Got a Nintendo Entertainment System with Super Mario Brothers. Or Mario. Was it Super Mario? Yeah, Super Mario.
Okay.
And Duck Hunt.
Oh, yeah, Duck Hunt.
But my favorite game from the original NES was Excite Bike, which we played earlier.
There's a few people who've put in the nasty chat about Mutant League Hockey. Is it Mutant League Hockey or Mutant Hockey League? I don't know if that's on our machine, and I don't know that game. We'll have to try to see if we have it on our machine, or maybe I can find some footage of it or something like that. But it's been mentioned enough that I wanted to bring it up. So that's pretty cool.
I've never heard of Mutant League.
I think I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is. Or maybe I just am confusing it with the X-Men.
The best for, when I was in junior high, say, we would play Super Spike V-Ball.
Okay.
A lot. That was a big game. And then, obviously, when 007.
GoldenEye was huge for N64.
Huge. Because that was like a 4-person...
You could do the 4 people in a room. You couldn't do it online yet, but
you could see pictures back in those days of people putting cardboard on the TV so that they couldn't see each other.
Nobody else could see each other. Yeah. Yeah, that was big. I think I was working at Blockbuster when the N64 came out, and there were some pretty popular games. Yeah, I can't remember if GoldenEye came out while I was still working there, but that was a sensation.
I never loved the N64 controller. Remember, it was like that weird shape.
Yeah, and did it have a little joystick and a D-pad? Yeah.
I was a big fan of the PlayStation controller. Remember they had the rumble pack on it?
Oh, yeah, it would shake.
vibrate.
Yes, yeah. That was like the first controller that did that, I think. Having fun with that topic for sure. You know what else is a lot of fun?
It's Jay. It's today. It's Jay's play of the day. It's Jay's play of the day. Jay's play of the day
is presented by Play Alberta. Why settle for less when you can have it all? Only Play Alberta brings you casino games, live dealers, lottery, instants, and sports betting all in one place. Players can get a $50 casino bonus by depositing $50 and using the code EST Casino. You can get a $50 free sports bet by depositing $50 and using the code EST Sports. Don't forget to use your game sense.
Okay, we're going to the Friday night, the first game of the Friday night doubleheader in the CFL. Look, I think Hamilton's obviously going to be pretty inspired on the field today as they learned to the passing of their general manager, Ted Govea. And I really don't think Winnipeg has the right person at quarterback. With Zach Collaros out, I think, as I've alluded to all week, I'm not sure Chris Streveler's the guy. But, Charlie, prove me wrong. You can fade me, too. You don't have to play Jay's play of the day. But if you think that the Tiger Cats are going to win by the spread, which was 7.5 points, join me on my crusade. It was minus 115. It's now been boosted to plus 100. So that's over at playalberta.ca. Click on sports, click on ESC specials. Hamilton Tiger Cats to win by 8 or more points, plus 100. And a reminder, if you haven't used your promo codes for the month of September, deposit $50 and use promo code ESG Sports and get a $50 free bet, or deposit $50 and use, or do both. Deposit another $50 and use promo code YEG50 and you get another $50 free bet. So that's over at playalberta.ca. And a reminder to always use your game sense.
It's Jay. It's play. He's Jay. It's today. It's Jay's play of the day. It's Jay's play of the day. Jay's play of the day.
Quick thought on last night's game between the Commanders and the Packers. If you have one, Mr. Milne.
Dominance. The Packers were dominant. They were very patient defensively. And what I mean by patience is that they were patient rushing quarterback Jaden Daniels. They didn't allow him to leave the pocket and escape. But just, it was a suffocating win for the Packers. They are legit. And you know, honestly, the Commanders didn't have a great game offensively. They weren't at their best. The Commanders' secondary looked like Swiss cheese. But all the credit to that defensive front of the Green Bay Packers.
No, I wound up not watching the game. I wound up meeting up with a friend last night who I hadn't seen in a while, so I checked the score on my phone. Did a Packers defensive lineman try to intercept Jaden Daniels spiking the football to save time?
Yeah. Dove through the legs of the center. I've seen this happen before. A player from was it the Chiefs did that, or the Chiefs were playing? I forget, but yeah, very close to getting that.
Right.
Because Jaden Daniels spiked the ball.
I guess if you know it's coming, and if there is timing, you know it's quarterback back to the center, or sorry, center back to the quarterback straight down to the ground, kind of between the center's feet.
Yeah, I would say for a quarterback, if you're doing that and that becomes something that is, oh, wow, they could actually get that, throw it to the left. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're going to start.
If they're going to go through the center's legs. But yeah, I did recall that.
He did touch the ball.
Sure he did.
Yeah.
I think Myles Garrett was the player that almost got that off Patrick Mahomes, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay, I don't remember that one. If you're taking us in on YouTube today, give us a thumbs up. We're trying to get to 100 every show. We're a third of the way through the show. We already have half the necessary thumbs. But don't slow down, everybody. If you haven't clicked already, click. If you have clicked, share the show with somebody else. Click the share button, fire off the link to somebody else through text or email, and say, here are these guys. Here's Edmonton Sports Talk. They're going strong. Now in year 3, 12 hours every weekday of live local coverage, plus Oilers and Elks pre- and post-game shows, plus other special events like you guys are doing for the Huskies and Wildcats on Sunday. And now the Nielsen Show, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. every weekday morning, is also on Cruise FM 95.7. It's still on all the streaming stuff we bring you. It's just another additional way to get some of our great content. Okay, 4 o'clock, we got Oil Kings, the Director of Business Operations, is going to be in studio. We got Oil Understood coming up. We got Dustin Nielson coming up, buying or selling for Damon Bunting. Here's the 4 o'clock break first.
The Lock Shop.
I might as well just rip this Band-Aid off right now. I'm on the Eagles. I know Huss. I caught the part where Huss being on the Chiefs, but
I'm betting the Chiefs.
Yeah, well, it's funny because exactly. I mean, Huss is going to be on the Chiefs, but he also said he's not exactly sure how they get it done, which I think is really helps my Eagles pick. So you saw what Philly did last week. You saw what Philly did obviously last time. These two teams met.
The Lock Shop, weekday mornings at 11, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
World-renowned top psychic medium and the star of Meet the Frasers, Matt Fraser comes to River Cree Resort and Casino on September 12th and 13th for a couple of special live shows. Join Matt for 2 nights of healing, hope, and laughter. Matt has become a trusted figure for people seeking closure, guidance, and connection with their loved ones. Don't miss Matt Fraser live at River Cree Resort and Casino September 12th and 13th. Both shows are 18+. Get your tickets now at rivercreeresort.com.
Lobster Fest is back at the Canadian Brewhouse, Saturday, October 4th at 6 p.m. A pound and a half of fresh Atlantic lobster with all the fixins for just $49.99. Pair it with a stein of Alexander Keith. Details at thecanadianbrewhouse.com.
Weiss Johnson, whoa.
Looking for a smart alternative to heating and cooling your home? Hi, Dennis from Weiss Johnson, your cold climate heat pump specialists. We'll explain how Trane heat pumps offer a reliable, cost-effective heating and cooling solution. Order your Trane heat pump now and take advantage of the Canada Greener Homes Loan Initiative. Trane, it's hard to stop a train. From the most experienced HVAC company around, family owned and operated for nearly 50 years. Visit weiss-johnson.com.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
Coward, Matt Savoy, and the other Oilers rookies drop the puck against the Flames at Rogers Place. That game gets going at 7 o'clock. And tomorrow, Javon Leake is a game-time decision for the Double E, with Carter O'Donnell making his first start for the Elks in Toronto. CFL Week 15 kicks off tonight. Blue Bombers taking on the Ticats at 5. Chris Strevler gets the start for Winnipeg, while Ottawa visits BC at 8 o'clock. And back in E-Town, the Golden Bears and Dinos kick off at 6:30 from Footfield. U of A 0-3 on the season. Meanwhile, down south, Xavier Worthy of the Chiefs is doubtful for Sunday's matchup against the Eagles with a dislocated shoulder. For the Eagles, it's Dallas Goddard, Will Shipley, and Cameron Williams out of the game. In other news, Washington's Dedrick Wise suffered a season-ending quad injury last night against the Packers. And staying out east, the Jays meet the Orioles for the first of 3 games in their series. Chris Bassett, the starter for Toronto, first pitch just after 5. I'm Zachary Kubish. That was your sports update. The Reid Wilkins Show continues.
This is your band, isn't it? Which song is this one? I can't remember. It's not Fallout.
No.
This is Brody. It's all Brody now?
North Shore.
Oh, sorry. Bro, Brody was first.
Yeah.
North Shore was second.
Yeah.
That's you singing.
Yeah.
From the Vault.
Yeah. What's the name of this song? My Beautiful Goodbye.
My Beautiful Goodbye.
Yeah.
Wonderful title. Fills me with melancholy.
Oh.
Yes.
Melancholy.
As some would say. Yeah.
Should we do a couple limericks?
Let's do it.
Okay, I got one for Bronco Nick. Hey, y'all, the weekend is here. Many events for all to cheer. Commanders are hurting. Tommy is flirting. I think I'm going for a beer.
This is,
Enjoy your beer.
Sounds good.
Who do you got?
I got virtual Razzmatazz Montenegro. VR Montenegro. It's video games day. What are your picks? mouse and keyboard, or just flicking the sticks? Dungeon crawl looters, first-person shooters? Today is the day to get in your fix.
I've got a bonus limerick.
Pretty good.
Came in from Jeff and YYZ.
Oh, nice.
YYZ? What is YYZ?
Saskatoon, isn't it?
Is it Saskatoon?
Or is that Toronto?
It's a TO, baby.
Oh, yeah, that's Toronto, right.
What do they call Toronto? The big stink?
The big smoke. The hog town.
Hog town.
Why did they call it hog town?
I don't know. Maybe they had a hog infestation.
There were hogs running. There are hogs running loose in the streets, everybody.
Why is it called Hogtown? Because it was a major center for pork processing and livestock trading.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, let's get back to the limerick. The reason we're here.
Write us a limerick about your favorite hog, everybody.
Oh, where am I? Jeff and YYZ. After a few months on hiatus, hope this limerick isn't detritus. I saw the new John Candy flick. For fans, a recommended prime pick.
Way too long. Those lines are way too long.
The last line rhyme. What word works? Phlebitis?
Well, okay. Jeff.
Hey, it wasn't bad. I mean, he's giving it. So what is this new John Candy flick?
Isn't there a documentary about John Candy?
Right. I've seen lots of buzz about it.
John Candy, what is it called? I Like Me, 2025, 1 hour and 53 minutes. It is a 2025 American documentary film directed by Colin Hanks.
Tom Hanks' son.
Portrait of Canadian actor John Candy. Ryan Reynolds is one of the producers. It is available. So, okay, it was just at the Toronto International Film Festival, and then I think it's coming out in October. I would think it would get a theatrical release, especially in this country, because I think that's something Canadians would go to. It relies primarily on rare and never-before-seen archive footage, outtakes, private home video, audio commentary, and interviews provided by family and friends, including Dan Aykroyd, Mel Brooks, Macaulay Culkin, Tom Hanks, Eugene Levy, Steve Martin, Bill Murray, Conan O'Brien, Catherine O'Hara, Martin Short. So there we go. Where can we watch it? So it was just at TIFF. And
it said Prime. Amazon Prime, I think.
Right. I think it will be on Prime. I don't know. Is it already on Prime? I don't think it's on Prime yet. I think it will be at some point. Definitely would watch it.
Dave in Section T on the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox. My dad sold electronics, CB radios, and the like. We had a sample of a new thing for your TV. Pong. We played tennis and squash. You would adjust the difficulty by using a faster ball and or a shorter racket. Wasted hours on that. He's on his way to the tailgate, putting on a cookout down at the Golden Bears game at Foot Field.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was thinking, is there a tailgate for Morgan Wallen?
No, this one will be much better. Dave always does a great spread. They got a good little section down there.
We should have set up in my parents' front yard.
Yes.
A little booth selling, like water or something. As people are walking by, we could have been like, last chance to get a water. Last chance to get a water bottle to take in.
Water.
Last chance.
$3.
Yeah. And just mark it up a little bit.
What else could we have sold, though? Water.
Clear purses.
It's too bad it's not going to rain. We could have sold ponchos and made up.
Oh, ponchos,
buck.
yeah.
Clear purses.
Yeah, like
jeez, we should have thought of this.
Should have thought of that ahead of time, as opposed to way too late after the fact.
Got him on Temu.
You could. What's the difference between Temu and Etsy?
I have no idea what Temu is.
Oh, you just.
I've never ordered a single thing off of Amazon. Not once in my life. I promise you.
Really?
Not one thing. I'm serious. I swear to God.
Have you had somebody else order you something using their Amazon account?
No. My wife's ordered me cologne because I wear Swiss Army, and the only place you can get it is on Amazon.
You don't have an Amazon account?
I don't even have. I've never visited.
You don't have the Amazon app? You haven't scrolled?
No.
No.
Okay.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. I guess I don't know. I don't order a lot on Amazon, but I have got stuff off Amazon. You can text us afternoon inbox 780-218-9999. Presented by River Cree Resort and Casino, home of Tap 25 Restaurant. The entire menu is 50% off 7 days a week from 2 to 5 p.m. Kevin Radomski, Business Operations Director for the Edmonton Oil Kings, is going to join us in studio in 10 to 15 minutes. They rolled out their promotional schedule today. Always a lot of fun. We love talking to Kevin. We love talking to members of the Oil Kings as well. Their season rolling right away. I think, where is it there tonight? Is it Carstairs there tonight, Coop?
Carstairs, yes.
Carstairs.
Against the Hitmen.
And they play a game in Hinton a few days ago? Mm-hmm. So hitting some other Alberta communities, which is pretty cool. We have buying or selling.
Carstairs, home of the Cobras.
Is that their high school team?
Uh-huh.
How do you know that?
Mark Killam coached there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's his first coaching gig.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. Buying or selling, presented by Damon Bunting, a consistent top-producing realtor in the greater Edmonton area for over 18 years. He and his team would love to help you find that right home or make the move from your current home. Community-driven, he understands what it takes to make a difference in our city. Check him out, DamonBunting.com, Instagram handle, Damon Bunting Real Estate. So we'll have some fun here with buying or selling.
I got a quick one. I know you got something, but don't look at the nasty chat.
Oh, okay.
Buying or selling that you will know what this phone number is in reference to.
Oh, I saw it already.
You did?
It's the Lido.
What a jingle.
426-5050.
If you're hungry, call the Lido. Free delivery. What a jingle. We should open the Lido and get that number.
Just get this.
We'd be rocking.
Somebody must have that number. Can you imagine how many times does it get called during a day in Edmonton?
I'm going to call it right now.
Coop,
426-5050.
So buying or selling, someone will answer this phone number. Did you put 780 in front of it?
Yeah.
I bet you they can't give it out.
This number is no longer in service.
Who would we know with TELUS if they there has to be someone listening who works for TELUS or knows somebody who works for TELUS.
You want a phone in line for the EST?
Who can run this up the food chain? Who can run this up the food chain in the next half hour or hour? And is that number, are there certain numbers where it's like we can never give anybody that number?
Like 473-7373.
That's still active though.
It's still going.
Yeah, like an older number or some number that's like, it's no longer active, but we can't give it out because it would be called all the time and it would drive that person crazy. 451-8000, that was Ticketmaster.
Yes.
Is that still Ticketmaster?
I believe it is.
You can still call Ticketmaster? I think you can. Somebody help us out here. Or maybe we'll try to find out next week if we can't find out today. Buying or selling. Since it's National Video Games Day, National Video Game Day is in July, Mario is the most iconic video game character of all time. Buying or selling. And for the listeners as well, I want to know what you think.
Mario
is the most iconic video game character of all time.
Well, I think, I'm not thinking about much else other than when you say iconic, I think it has to be. Because look at all of the offshoots.
Pikachu.
No, not even close.
No.
It's not even close. Does Pikachu have golf?
Probably. Does everybody know what Pikachu is? No.
Is that a Pokemon? Should. Maybe I'm out to lunch, Coop, but at least for my world, Mario is not even close. I mean, Mario Hockey, Mario Golf, Mario, 1, 2, 3, Super Mario. It kept Mario movie. Now I know Pokemon has movies. I think so, Reid. I mean, who else would be up there? Would Sonic the Hedgehog be up there?
Not as big.
Not as big, but I'm just saying, when you think of video game characters, Zelda's probably up there.
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man, I was thinking about Pac-Man. And it was a character. I mean, there's some characters from first-person shooters. What were we looking at on Wolfenstein? What's his name? Blackowitz or Blastowitz or something like that? But that wouldn't be that high. I don't know, Coob.
Steve from Minecraft.
No one knows who that is.
It's the
Your
biggest
parents
game
know
of
who
all
that
time.
is.
Probably not. No.
Your parents know who Mario is.
Yes.
Okay, that's what we're going for. That's how we're thinking for these.
Pac-Man, Donkey Kong's also getting some love.
Yeah, Donkey Kong would be big, but I don't know if he'd be more well known than Mario.
I can't think of a bigger video game character.
Here's a good one. Shrimp City Beach, the square from Pong. That's pretty funny.
What do you think?
I mean, Supersized Indiana Jones says, there could be regional differences here on different parts of the globe, which is fair. I think it's Mario. I think if you went up, I always think would my parents know, like they're both in their 80s, they'd probably be aware that Super Mario is a video game character, that has been around for a while. And they'd know that Pac-Man, what Pac-Man is. Like they wouldn't know about Minecraft or Pikachu or anything like that.
Lara Croft?
Tomb Raider, yeah.
That is weird. That it said Mario and Lara Croft are both considered extremely recognizable and iconic.
Well, she's been around a long time. There's been a lot of Tomb Raider games.
Huh. That's a good question.
Thanks. Every once in a while I come up with one. Well, I only really participate in buying or selling once a week, so I should have a good one.
Yeah? Like what about the, what's that new game? What's the game? Halo? Those guys?
Yeah, Master Chief. It's a big one. Early to mid 2000s.
But here's the thing about some of those first-person games. You don't see the character you're controlling.
Yeah, well, there's cutscenes, though, and stuff like that, right? So, like the first, you get the image of him, but I guess it's less prominent throughout the game.
Right.
But you do know what it looks like on cover art and stuff like that. But, like, people have tattoos of Mario and, like, Pikachu, right? Like, I think that's the only... Pikachu and Pac-Man
So
are
what
the
is
only
Pikachu,
two.
though?
It's a Pokemon.
What does he do?
He just sits there and he's yellow and he has an electric tail and he had shows and I don't know. He started as a card game.
He started as a card game.
But the video games are almost bigger than the cards are now, right?
See,
Detective Pikachu.
I'm on a website called gamesradar.com.
Good website.
Mario's number 1. Pikachu's number 2.
Oh, okay. Well,
Sonic the Hedgehog's number 3.
I apologize for mocking you.
No.
Lara Croft number 4. Pac-Man 5.
Higher than Pac-Man?
Master Chief 6.
Yeah.
Link, that's Zelda, right? 7.
Zelda's the princess. Link is
Is Link the character you play?
Crash Bandicoot.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Kratos.
About
Kratos
Banjo.
from God of War.
Yeah, that's pretty good actually.
Great series.
How about
Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
That was
Banjo,
an excellent game.
Banjo-Kazooie on there?
This one says the Z-shaped Tetris block.
That's pretty good.
What a question, Reid.
Lars says he peeks at you while you're sleeping. That's pretty funny. Charlie says, do you remember a bar table game called 1945? I don't remember that specifically. What's the game we play here?
1943.
There's a 1940 something.
There's 1942. There's 1943.
Isn't the first one we played here 1942 or 41 even?
I think it was 1943.
Yeah.
I remember 1943.
Is that the one? Okay. The plane from the 1940s games.
The plane,
one of the
plane.
iconic characters. Okay, so Pikachu, bigger than we thought.
Yeah. Congrats, Coob.
Though I still think Mario would be more known.
Mario's got to be number 1. Mario's got to be number 1.
Now, when you're talking about here, like Mario is well known everywhere, all over North America. But when you think about like the population of, I guess, Japan, like Pikachu's huge.
That's true. Fair enough.
So is Mario
enough.
as well.
Yep.
They're both Japanese games, right? But
yep.
All right.
Great question.
Buying
Reid.
or selling for Damon Bunting. We might circle back to that later because did you have something else for me?
I did.
But we'll get to Kevin Radomski's.
We must.
You know what? The chime went off with Kevin Radomski's appearance imminent.
I think I hear him coming now.
We'll bring him in after this sports update.
at home, Matt Savoy, Eichauer, and the rest of the Oilers rookies hit the ice to play the Flames for the first of 2 Battle of Alberta matchups this weekend. Puck drop tonight goes at 7. For the Double E, Carter O'Donnell makes his first start for the Elks tomorrow in Toronto with Javon Leake, a game-time decision. And down south, Brock Purdy has been ruled out for the 49ers. This week, Mac Jones gets a start against the Saints on Sunday, and the Eagles have ruled out Dallas Goedert, Will Shipley, and Cameron Williams for Sunday's game against the Chiefs. While on the other side, Xavier Worthy is doubtful with a dislocated shoulder. Elsewhere, CFL Week 15 kicks off from Hamilton as the Bombers, led by Chris Strevler, face the Ticats at 5. After that, BC plays host to Ottawa at 8 o'clock. And the Jays are in action. Chris Bassett gets a start in their series opener against the Orioles. First pitch goes at 5:07. This sports update is brought to you by Windsor Plywood Leduc, locally owned and operated, serving Leduc and surrounding areas since 1993. They have doors, flooring, baseboards, and of course, plywood. Go see the knowledgeable staff today at Windsor Plywood Leduc. In studio, Kevin Radomski from the Oil Kings checks in. I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up to date.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric.
Mike Garofolo, NFL Network.
You almost have to reevaluate what you think Rodgers has left. Us coming into the season saying, I think we've seen his best football. He's always not going to be able to stay healthy. And he may get hurt. And he may go back to looking like he did with the Jets early last season. But he played well late in the year. Aaron Rodgers showed that they can open this up a little bit more. I think this is a Steelers team that I know we always look at them around 500 lately. I think they could be a couple notches above that.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric. Weekday mornings 6 to 9. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
When you cater with Royal Pizza, you're getting the same great pizzas, pastas, and salads you love, just bigger and built for a crowd. Perfect for teams, offices, or parties, Royal Pizza's catering brings real value around $10 per person. Delicious, high quality, and easy. If you like their pastas, you'll love their catering pastas even more. Visit royalpizza.ca or contact your local store for exact pricing and details.
So come on home, Royal Pizza, still making it great.
World-renowned top psychic medium and the star of Meet the Frasers, Matt Fraser comes to River Cree Resort and Casino on September 12th and 13th for a couple of special live shows. Join Matt for 2 nights of healing, hope, and laughter. Matt has become a trusted figure for people seeking closure, guidance, and connection with their loved ones. Don't miss Matt Fraser live at River Cree Resort and Casino September 12th and 13th. Both shows are 18+. Get your tickets now at rivercreeresort.com.
Since 1952, William Huff has been the heartbeat of Edmonton's advertising world. From humble beginnings to a citywide powerhouse, we've been the go-to for signage from print to design and installation. Partnering with Edmonton's top sports franchises and major events, we've helped shape the city's global reputation. Our secret? Unmatched customer service, decades of experience, and a passion for excellence we call the William Huff Advantage. Visit us online at williamhuff.com.
September is here. Although summer's entering the 7th inning stretch, the Jays are in full swing. Be ready for the baseball playoffs, and when the fall season arrives, create space with Sentinel Storage, official storage provider of the Toronto Blue Jays. Try 4 weeks free. Details at sentinelstorage.ca.
Oh, man, we are getting into the middle of September here. Big game for the Elks tomorrow against Toronto. Jason Mills is going to be on at noon here on EST with Matthew Wannock, the Green and Gold kickoff show. Tonight at Rogers Place, we got the Oilers rookies against the Flames rookies, and the Oil Kings getting going as well. And they're going to be the focus today for the Oil Understood, presented by GCL Diesel, providers of the best diesel engine components around, from turbochargers to injectors, fuel pumps to sensors. They are the critical engine component experts. Proud to serve Edmonton and Northern Alberta for over 50 years. Now a partner of Edmonton Sports Talk and the Reid Wilkins Show. GCL Diesel. Diesel. Understood.
Nailed it.
Kevin Radomski is here, Director of Business Operations for the Oil Kings. How you doing, buddy?
So good. Like, my goodness, what a studio. You guys didn't waste any time in making yourselves feel like home. It feels like you guys have been here for like 10 years. It's amazing.
Yeah, you haven't been in the new spot yet.
No,
this is
sir.
great.
The paint's still wet, but it feels like home. I love it. It's great.
Yeah, well, we're very lucky. It's definitely bigger, and William Huff did a great job with all our wrapping and logoing and all that
There's
type
no
of
one
stuff.
else
Yeah.
I would call. Like, come on, Bruce and the gang over at Huff, like, they're fantastic.
They're the best. Quick side note here. You know I meander sometimes, Kevin. Sorry.
Let's go.
So Bruce was kind enough to have me and my parents into his field level suite for a Riverhawks playoff game.
Yeah.
And he was telling me how several years ago there was some weird weather snow thing for an Eastern playoff game in the CFL.
Okay.
So they had to go back to that city while they were putting the Western logos on the field, work overnight, fly back to the Western city. It might have been Hamilton and Winnipeg or something, and then finish logoing in the field just in time for the start of that game. And I was like, so who was doing this?
Yeah.
And he's like, me.
I was. Oh yeah.
I was like, yeah, but like you're like the boss. Like who was helping you? No, like me. He was doing it. Like incredible guy. Incredible
like honestly, Edmonton's lucky to have, I know this is, brought to you by William Huff, but Bruce is such a great supporter of the Edmonton sports scene. Like he's a great supporter of the Edmonton Oil Kings, the Edmonton Oilers, the Edmonton Riverhawks, the Edmonton Elks. Like we're so lucky to have people like that. And to your point, Bruce's sleeves are always rolled up. He wakes up in the morning, those sleeves are rolled, ready to go, right? Like he doesn't even have to play around. All
right. Thank you for coming in. You guys had, so Matt Barrett's your play-by-play guy and media relations guy. So you guys had an event at noon today, and I was like, hey, I don't think I can come. Dustin's away, and I got my own show at 3. He's like, there's free food. Oh yeah, that's the first thing he said. Right? He didn't say, hey, there's some pretty big stuff being announced. He's like, there's free food. I'm like, you know your way to a media guy's heart. Right? But I said, well, get Kevin to come to our station. But before we do that, and you guys have another great promotional schedule out. You do such a good job with that. Tell us about playing these preseason. Neutral site games in communities around Alberta.
Yeah, we actually started it 3 years ago where the Edmonton Oil Kings, the very first foray we went in 3 years ago was to Grande Cache, Alberta. Beautiful town, 3,500 people. Arena sold out. And then we went into Mosquachis. We went into Morinville. We were in Edson. And then just this past weekend, we were in Hinton for 2 games against the Prince George Cougars. Tonight, we're playing Calgary in Carstairs, Alberta. And then on Sunday, we're playing the Red Deer Rebels in Westlock, Alberta. And I can tell you that there's nothing better. And I love being on the road. I love going into these small towns, go to the local pizza joint and all the little hidden gems. And we went to this place in Hinton, like all we kept hearing all weekend long, you got to go to Gus's in Hinton, got to go to Gus's in Hinton. So we go to Gus's, and then people would say, have you went to Gus's yet? Like, no, we haven't been to Gus's yet. And they're like, you got to have the dry ribs. I'm like, okay, I've heard enough. We're going to Gus's. And I got to tell you, the food was tremendous. The dry ribs were to die for. And he dropped the puck on Friday night in Hinton.
Gus himself?
Gus himself. Okay, they honored him.
There actually is a Gus.
There's a Gus. He was wearing a white dress shirt. So people who are from Hinton, what I heard is Gus owns one change of clothes. And it's a white dress shirt and black pants. That's exactly what he wore when he dropped the puck. The mayor of Hinton was there, got a good ovation. Gus got a rousing ovation. And I was just like, I don't know who this guy is, but like his business is a stalemate in Hinton, Alberta.
Okay, well, that's awesome. So tonight, Carstairs. And are you going out to the game Westlock Sunday?
I'm going to definitely be out to the game. Yeah, totally sold out. Been sold out for almost a month now.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah. And so what we do is we go into these communities that don't typically get Western Hockey League action, and it acts as a fundraiser and a community builder. So when we were in Grande Cache 2 seasons ago, the Grande Cache Minor Hockey Association made $30,000 that weekend.
Really?
So it was a huge cash infusion for them. And so what we love to do is we love to take that thrilling junior hockey games to towns that don't usually get it. And like, hey, we pumped a lot of money in that economy too. Like we were in the coffee shops and the restaurants and the hotels, and we just love it. So Hinton was last weekend, and then Westlock is Sunday. Totally sold out. Can't wait to see, of course, our assistant coach, Kyle Chipchura, from Westlock, Alberta.
Oh, right. That's a good point. Man, so, I forgot about that.
The whole page that they wrote up about Kyle Chipchura, their patron son coming home. Like, I was just like, I guess we're going to drop the puck probably an hour after we want to, because they're going to keep talking about a great kid Kyle was. But if you know Chipper, he's the best.
Okay. So, and you guys do such a great job getting up in a variety of communities. We often, when I say the community, I mean Edmonton, but a variety of communities. And the regular season is right around the corner. So the first game that counts is a week from tonight.
Yes, sir.
On the road.
Yep.
And then you guys are rolling Saturday, September 20th.
Yep.
Now it's a 4:00 game on a Saturday.
Yes, sir.
Is that slightly new, different?
Yeah, usually Saturday night games are usually at 7:00.
Okay.
We wanted to put the home opener at 4:00, and really our primary audience, a lot of them are families, and there are a lot of people that don't want to be out till 10:00 on a Saturday night. So we have the puck drop at 4:00, and what we announced this morning is it's going to be a Swiftie home opener. We have actually one of Canada's top Taylor Swift tribute artists. Her name is Carla Sacco. She's coming from Toronto. She's going to perform 45 minutes post-game center ice. Taylor Swift.
Post-game.
Close your eyes and you're going to be there. Post-game, we're going to have a 45-minute Taylor Swift-inspired performance. And anyone that's a Swiftie, we're going to have bracelet making on the concourse.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. We're going to be all in, baby. All in.
Okay.
And for the hockey fans, you know who's going to be dropping the puck on next Saturday? Curtis Lazar.
I know him. Yeah.
Right? So we're also going to be giving away 1,000 Curtis Lazar pennants And smiling Curtis Lazar, the guy has never not been smiling, is going to drop the puck and he's going to be signing those pennants and anything else in the first intermission. So we got a little bit of something for the hockey fan, Curtis Lazar.
Yeah.
We've got a Swifty performance post-game, and we have 3 thrilling periods of junior hockey next Saturday. Gracie started $20.
Curtis Lazar has been a guest on this show already a couple of times because we had him when we started last September, just before going into what turned out to be his final season with the Devils. And then when he signed with the Oilers, he was on that day. And I've been talking to him since he was 16 or 17. He's a great
Oiler fans. If you didn't see him when he was an Oil King, you have no idea the gem you just got for the Edmonton Oilers. He is such a good human being, like off the charts, great human being.
So was that just announced today too? That
we actually announced it earlier this week that we're going to be doing Curtis Lazar, honoring him, and just like we are welcoming him. I'm trying to say that quick back to Oil Country. Couldn't be more excited. Great guy.
He'll love doing that. He'll appreciate doing that as well. Okay, so that's Saturday. Next Saturday, September 20th, 4 p.m., Oil Kings home opener against Red Deer, oilkings.ca. People know how to get tickets. Now, but the fun thing, well, you guys do a lot of fun things, but you don't make people wait.
No.
You're already like, hey, you like Ghostbusters?
Yep.
Here's your day, baby.
That's right.
Yeah, like, so what are some of the highlights for you for some of the promotional games?
Well, one of the new things that we announced today is we're actually going to be doing on Family Day in February, on Monday, February the 16th, we're actually going to be doing Scooby-Doo is going to take over our game. So we're already designed the jerseys. They're in production as we speak. And our team is going to wear a Scooby-Doo and the whole gang, Mystery Machine, Daphne, Thelma, they're all going to be on there. We're going to be wearing those jerseys, and they even have socks that match. So we're going to be going Scooby-Doo themed socks, Scooby-Doo themed jersey for the entire game, and we're going to auction that off for charity as well. So that's going to be on Family Day on the Monday.
Okay, and the Scooby-Doo theme is brand new?
Never done
the Oil
before.
Kings? Okay,
Never done before.
Okay.
Yeah, so again, we stick with the tried and true, but we also want to try some new stuff. So our mascot, Louis the Lion, the beloved Louis the Lion, on Friday, February the 6th, we're going to be celebrating his birthday. We're going to give out growth charts. You guys ever have those when you were young? Those growth charts? Yeah. So we're designing those right now. We're going to be giving them out. First 2,000 kids coming through are going to get a growth chart. Louis the Lion. When I was a kid, I'm going to date myself. I had a Hulk Hogan one, the old Hulkamaniac, and it was up on the wall. We want to redo that. And we also have a Louis the Lion plush that we're making that we're going to give away that night as well.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. It's everything. We got to go.
There's something all the time.
Absolutely. Every weekend that we have a game at Rogers Place, there will be a theme night or a giveaway every weekend the entire season.
Okay, now I want to go back to the start times because you guys have kind of owned Sunday at 4.
Yeah,
are all the Saturday games going to move to 4?
No, we just did a home opener.
Just start with home opener.
The Saturday games are typically at 7. We just moved the home opener to 4, but every Sunday game is at 4 o'clock. And it just makes it so that when you're there, you're back home by 6:30 or 7.
Yeah,
right. You know what I mean? So whether you have children or you're just ready to work on Monday, we're not going to own your whole Sunday. So yeah, doors open at 3, puck drops at 4, and usually the games are done around 6:30.
Okay, so there's a wrestling day. Gager may want to show up for that.
Wow.
There's a date for the Teddy Bear Toss already?
Absolutely. It's on Sunday, December the 7th. I can tell you that it's against the Prince Albert Raiders, the team that we played in the playoffs last year. And I can tell you that we've already sold out the lower bowl. We opened the upper bowl of an NHL building. We opened the upper bowl in the month of August in order to facilitate all of the sales for Teddy Bear Toss.
Wow.
Like when I talk about, like, I love what I do. I'm very fortunate to work for the Edmonton Oil Kings, but the passion of the fans, the support that we get here at Edmonton is second to none. And if you haven't been to the Teddy Bear Toss, there is no photo, there is no video, there is no other way to describe how amazing it is.
Yeah.
When we score our first goal, and last year we collected 15,500 bears, that when we scored our goal, they all went raining down on the ice. There is nothing like seeing it live, I promise.
Yeah, I've been there for the Teddy Bear Toss game, and it's overwhelming in a good way.
In a good way, absolutely.
And Sundays again, that's going to be the family fun.
Absolutely.
Sundays, that was always a hit.
Oh,
yeah, because you get all the blow up things, the face painting, the balloons. It's a really, really well done.
Yeah, and it's meant to have the entertainment. Like, my kids are no longer little kids; they're now adults. But when they were little kids, they were there for the hockey. But then they need a little bit more. They could burn off a little steam pre-game, bounce to the bouncy castle, face paint, balloon artist, and then after the game on Sundays, we actually have the team come up and sign autographs too, because it's junior hockey.
Oh, right. Yep.
Right. So every day we have a program. Every game we have a program. When you open it up, there's actually a poster of a different player. So then on Sundays, you can get that player to sign your poster. And it's been working for us for like years now, and we would never change that.
How many different jerseys will you guys wear this year? Do you know already?
Yeah, we're going to have 4 themed jerseys. So great question. Okay. So we're going to be wearing a jersey on Teddy Bear Toss on December the 7th. We're going to have a jersey designed by a fan on January the 17th. So it'll be a fan designed jersey that will wear the whole game. Okay. Scooby-Doo is going to be in February. And in March, we're going to wear a Star Wars themed jersey.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then you have your traditional red.
Yes, sir.
And do you guys still have that black and green alternate?
No,
or is that retired?
That's been retired.
Okay.
So we've had a blue and yellow alternate.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it looks
so you'll have
good.
7 jerseys in all.
Correct.
Home, away, alternate, and 4 theme. That's incredible.
Yeah, so this is actually one of the first years that now we're no longer required to wear a white at home. So we're going to wear dark all season. But we might change it with the opponent if they're coming through on a road trip. But basically, this is the first year where we used to wear, how did they go? It was whites in the front half, darks in the second half by league mandate.
My league did that all the way around. I don't know why the NHL doesn't do that, quite frankly. Yeah. But anyway, that's an aside.
Yeah. But so now this is the first year where we wear dark year round, but then teams can still trade. They can still say, hey, we would like to wear our white. Can you wear your dark? And when we're on the road, so it can still change.
Okay, but generally now it's dark at home, white on the road.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I wanted to ask you because a part of also with a family is you go to a game, great, tickets starting at $20, great, all the atmosphere, family fun Sunday, that's awesome too. But Dad, we got to can we go up and get something to eat?
Absolutely.
And that is often
Yep.
But not in this case. I mean, you guys have Taco Tuesday?
Yep.
Wiener
That's
Wednesday.
Brand new. Taco Tuesday is brand new.
Which is fantastic.
Yeah.
Speak on Taco Tuesday, Wiener Wednesday, and then I want to know what a hot dog cupcake is.
Well, if you had came this morning to the event,
Matt would have been feeding me.
Yeah. So what I can tell you is last year we launched Wiener Wednesday so that every Wednesday, and it didn't matter if the Wednesday was New Year's Day, we still did it. So every time we play on a Wednesday, $2 hot dogs all game long. Some other teams might do it in the first 10 minutes when you get there, trying to get people there early. No. We're going to do it the whole game, $2. We had so much fun with it. Like there was people walking away with arms full of hot dogs. And we actually had a player, Marshall Finney, he's from Lethbridge. He comes up to me in December and he's like, hey, Kev, if I score on Wiener Wednesday, will you buy me a hot dog? And if you know Marshall, he's got this big smile on his face. I said, Marshall, if you score on a Wednesday, I'll buy the whole team hot dogs. Yeah. And of course, he pops one right after that, right? So I came in with this tray full of hot dogs. Yeah, so it's every Wednesday, $2 hot dogs. New this year, every Tuesday, $2 tacos. And then, of course, 2 years ago, we launched Kids Food Combos. And Kids Food Combos, exactly to your point, they're the food that kids want. It's the popcorn, it's the hot dog, it's everything built in. They start at $7.50. They're no more than $10. And for your listeners, you don't need to be a kid to order them. Like, we don't ID you. You could come up and order a Kids Food Combo, and then people would not snicker. They would serve you. But this year, we're launching a couple new items in the Kids Food Combo, including grilled cheese sandwich and fries and mini corn dogs. I'm going to admit something. 48 hours ago, I had never had a corn dog before.
What?
They're fantastic.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Yeah. It was great. Yeah. I know. I somehow I missed the memo somewhere.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, they're little minis, and you dip them in the mustard and all that. They're fantastic.
I love it.
And that's part of the Kids Food Combo.
Oh, yeah.
Kevin Radomski is the Director of Business Operations for Edmonton Oil Kings, oilkings.ca for their schedule, ticket info. You've heard some of the promotional schedule items he's been going through. You can see that on their website as well. The Oil Kings still... Do you hold the WHL attendance record, single season?
Oh, I don't know if it's a single season. For the last 3 years, we've been the number one team.
You've been number one 3 years in a row. Okay.
To be honest with you, I don't know what the overall attendance record is for 1 year.
But you and the Hitmen have the biggest buildings.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah. We're a little ahead of Calgary on the ticket sales, though.
Well, I know you guys. I know the Oil Kings pride yourselves on that, and you should, because it speaks well to you and everybody within the organization, all the work you guys do.
And the fan support that we receive.
And the fan support.
Absolutely.
And I know early on in the tenure of Rogers Place, the Oil Kings weren't good at first because the Lazars and Pessicks and Reinhardts of the world had moved on. And a lot of people went, and it was like, oh, well, people are just going to see the building. But like the building's going into its 10th year. So you guys have an appeal to, you're bringing fans in, not just so they can see Rogers Place at a different price point than the NHL. it's a fun place to go. And I think the team's on a bit of an uptick here too.
Well, I can tell you that 3 seasons ago, we won 10 games. We played 68. We won 10 games, 4 of which were at home. The 10th win came in game 68 in Calgary.
And they did not score a lot that year.
They did not.
They weren't losing 6-5.
We still had tremendous support from the fans. So last year, we sold 255,900 tickets, number 1 in the WHL. The year before that, 251,600, number 1 in the WHL. And so what we look at is our staff work really hard behind the scenes. But more than anything, it's the value proposition that families know they can come to an Oil Kings game. They know they're going to have fun. They know that they're going to be entertained, and they know they're going to have great value. And that's the real secret sauce, is really trying to find different ways of showcasing that value. And we made sure that 3 years ago, we challenged ourselves. We have a great value proposition with the ticket. How do we bring it into the concessions? And that's what we started doing, right? So to make it exactly to your point, where if the ticket price was really, really attractive, but then everything else wasn't, that's what you're going to remember. So we really challenged ourselves.
Yeah. Note from Bruce from William Huff, the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox. He says, I would run through a wall for Radomski. Well-spoken guy.
I love Bruce. I had the pleasure of golfing with him. He's a good golfer. Lindy, his right hand there, she's also a lot of fun on the golf course. Yeah. Just great stuff. But thanks, Bruce. I appreciate you.
All right. Did we miss anything important?
The whole thing to remember, everything starts next Saturday at Rogers Place. Exactly to your point, great seats start at $20. If you're a Swiftie, come on down. If you're a fan of Curtis Lazar, come on down. If you're a fan of great junior hockey, come on down. If you're a fan of hot dogs, come on down. We got every corner covered. Great seats start at $20.
And we didn't even mention, I mean, look, there is... And you've had some great coaches here, and Luke did an awesome job.
Absolutely.
But there's also some cachet to having Jason Smith as your coach.
Like, I had the pleasure and privilege of being able to announce Jason as our new head coach. And I think we announced that in July. And I could hear the reaction from the room, because a lot of people didn't know that it was going to be Jason Smith. And to have the former Oilers captain who captained that team in 2006 to Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final, and he was a hard-nosed, hard-hitting, no-nonsense defenseman. And he's the guy leading our charge.
Yeah.
Every day I get to shake his hand and say hi to him. I'm still a fan. I'm just like, that's Jason Smith. And he's leading our charge this year.
You guys did a great job keeping that a secret, too.
Absolutely. We like, honestly, it was easy.
Yeah.
Usually stuff like that can be out.
Because someone had told me it's Dave Lowry, because they said there's connection to NHL and somebody who will kind of turn some heads. But yeah, Jason, when he walked out, that was, people were pretty excited about that.
It's not easy.
Are you getting access to the players' fitness facilities, like the training room? I mean, look at you. Kev, you're looking yoked, man.
Anyway, if Rogan's listening, we need some bigger dumbbells, right? Yeah.
Wow.
I appreciate
it's all
you.
the hot dogs.
Yeah, exactly.
You're curling hot dogs.
I appreciate you.
Kevin, you do such a great job with the Oil Kings. We love talking to you, and we also love talking to, Kurt, your GM. Yeah. Jason's now the coach, and we love having your players on throughout some of the seasons and profiling them. I mean, last year was Jay's. I've been doing it for a while, going back to Lazar's days.
Absolutely.
It was Jay's first season getting Oil Kings guests on the show last year. And so often we had a guest on, a Ginla or some of those guys. And Jay was like, wow, they're so well spoken.
Yeah,
they're so, who was the one that was training with Manny Arsenault? Was that Fiddler?
Oh, Blake Fiddler, absolutely.
But is he gone now?
No, he's back.
He's back. Okay.
Yeah, he was second round draft pick of the Seattle Kraken.
Yeah, he went high. Yeah, he's a good player.
36th overall. 6'6".
Yeah.
A little bit
bigger than his dad already.
Well, you know what? If you know Vern too, like Vern wakes up with something sassy to say right when he rolls out of bed, right?
He was the one was he the one that lives out in Ardrossan?
Who's that? Vern Fiddler?
Player?
Or Blake Fiddler?
No, Blake.
Blake lives with his grandma.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Vern's the one. Is he the one that did the BX impression?
100%. When he was on the ice, remember that? Yeah.
Even the Canucks bench was laughing.
Because who was the head coach there?
I think it was Vigneault.
It was Alain Vigneault. He had to cover his face with the paper. And Vern's got that queued up. You talk to Vern, he's got it ready to go on his phone at all times. Remember when I did this? Like, for sure.
But anyway, we'll have your players on throughout the season as well, because they got some great personalities. Thanks a lot for coming in.
Thank you for having me. This beautiful studio, amazing. Thank you.
Well, you'll be back. We have a feeling you'll be back. OilKings.ca. If you missed anything or you want more on everything Kevin Radomski was talking about, it's the Reid Wilkins Show with Jason Milne on Edmonton Sports Talk.
Hockey matchup between the Oilers and Flames down at Rogers Place tonight. Puck drop goes at 7. Those two rematch in Calgary on Sunday. And the Oil Kings also play. They're in action against the Hitmen down in Carstairs for 7 o'clock. For the Elks tomorrow, Javon Leake is a game time decision with Carter O'Donnell making his first start for the Green and Gold squad out in Toronto. And 2 games dot the CFL slate tonight. It all starts when the Bombers and Ticats battle at 5. Chris Streveler starts for Winnipeg before the Lions and Red Blacks go head-to-head at 8 o'clock. In the NFL, Drake London and Darnell Mooney are expected to suit up for Atlanta Sunday night in Minnesota. And for the Chiefs, Xavier Worthy continues to recover from his dislocated shoulder. He's doubtful to play Sunday against the Eagles, while Dallas Goedert is out for Philly. Meanwhile, the Jays are back in action facing the Orioles for the first of 3 games. First pitch goes just after 5 o'clock. Chris Bassett gets the ball for Toronto. The Reid Wilkins Show continues after we return from break. I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up to date.
The EST Hangout.
Truth be told, probably in some of the best shape of my life. I never worked out when I played football. Not once. Except when I got invited to the Combine. So I went to the Combine, and Etienne, I'm talking to him. I'm like, so how many reps you think I hit? He's like, 27, 28. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, ow. Ow. My shoulder hurts.
The EST Hangout, presented by Sentinel Storage. Weekday mornings 9 to 11, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Win big this NFL season at the Canadian Brewhouse presented by Bud Light. You could win a trip to Super Bowl 60, plus prizes like smokers, Bud Light coolers, and a trip to an NFL home opener next season. Enjoy $1 off Bud Light and Budweiser tankers. Details at thecanadianbrewhouse.com.
The leaves are turning, and just like golf season, time is running out to get in on Play Alberta's biggest offer ever. For a limited time only, new players can get up to a $1,000 casino bonus when they sign up. There's never been a better time to join the fun. Visit playalberta.ca today to get started with casino, sports, and lottery all in one app. Must be 18 plus to play. Remember, if you gamble, please use your game sense.
You've always known GCL Diesel as the experts in diesel fuel systems, but did you know that GCL is also your source for turbochargers and turbo repair? As a turbo supplier for Garrett, Borg Warner, and Holset, GCL can provide genuine original equipment turbos at wholesale prices. Whether it's diesel, gas, natural gas, or performance, we can provide you with the turbo or custom repair you require. Turbo questions? We've got turbo answers. Visit us in the West End or online at GCLDiesel.com. GCL Diesel, turbochargers, understood.
Why did you leave me so fast? You never gave me a helping chance. Just fall out. Stay with
This is Fallout with Jason Milne on the lead vocals from about 2002. North Shore? No. Brody. North Shore. Why am I forgetting the order? I used to have that down.
Brody was first.
50,
North Shore
50.
was second.
That's alphabetical.
Yeah. There you go.
It's awesome to have Kevin Radomski, Oil Kings Director of Business Operations, in studio, right here in the Banquet Studio. Craving a late night snack? Check out the Banquet's new late night happy hour menu. Sunday to Thursday, 9 p.m. until close. Enjoy favorites like sweet and spicy lettuce wraps or the Banquet Burger at happy hour prices. The Banquet, get real, play hard. We love talking to Kevin. We love talking about the Oil Kings. Kevin's got a lot of energy. They're always having a lot of fun with their promotions. We were getting hungry during that segment too.
Yeah,
they got a lot of food promotions.
I love corn dogs.
Which is pretty cool. So Kevin's a blast. They do a lot of great work, and so they're playing some neutral site preseason this weekend. First game of the season in Red Deer on Friday, and then the home opener 4:00 next Saturday against Red Deer. That's going to be a 4:00 game with a Taylor Swift tribute artist, Carlos Sacco, performing after the game for about 45 minutes.
You know who else she impersonates? Carlos Sacco.
Who?
Shania Twain.
Is that true? Did you look that up?
I did.
Oh, wow. She's found her niche.
I wonder what Shania Twain would have to say about that.
I think Shania Twain probably would be sitting there and would say something along the lines of, I'm turned down. I'm firing the clip.
Let's go, girl.
There it is. There it is. Thank you, Coop. Thank you, Coop. And then Paul Stanley would be like, oh, that was good. By the way, Edmonton Sports Talk is presented by Play Alberta. Make your bets count for you and everyone else with the Play Alberta app. With hundreds of player prop bets on the biggest leagues NFL, CFL, NHL, NBA, Major League Baseball, you name it. You're not just playing for fun. You're supporting your province. Play Alberta Revenue helps Alberta programs and services. Deposit $50 today with the promo code YAKE50. Get an EST exclusive $50 free bet to get started. Oilers rookies tonight against the Flames rookies at Rogers Place. I'll be going to that game. I will stop at home and change quickly. My place is sort of on the way to the rink. During the season, I was wearing the dress. During the regular season, I'll have to wear the suit to work. But I think I got time to stop today. I don't think parking will be too much of an issue.
Right.
And if I miss the first few minutes of the game, I'm not bringing my regular season intensity to this game.
What kind of crowd would you expect?
Oh,
to
half
see there?
full, maybe. I don't know, a few thousand.
Yeah.
Depends who's going to Morgan Wallen.
Oh, yeah.
Well, maybe it won't. Well, I guess half would be 9,000. I think it might be 6,000. It is a hockey game. People do love the Oilers. It's only, I think it was $20 or $25 if you got the tickets today.
I wonder, if the intrigue of seeing Ike Howard live would bring out some more butts in the seats, given all the pressure that he's already. Yeah,
I wonder too how people are feeling. We obviously have people listening who are Oilers fans. People post in our nasty chat. They text in to 780-218-9999. Afternoon inbox presented by River Cree Resort and Casino. Happy hour featuring $5.25 drinks available Sunday to Thursday, 9 a.m. till 7. I wonder, is the anticipation for the Oilers season? Let me put it this way: as they become a perennial playoff team, is there less and less interest in the rookie games and even the preseason in general? I remember doing those Penticton tournaments and doing preseason games, and it's like, well, how's Nuge going to go? How's Puljujärvi going to play? What's McDavid going to look like? As opposed to, it's like, okay, yes, there's interest, and yes, Oilers fans are very hardcore and interested in all the details of the roster, but are we going to sense more ramp up for the games that count? Because a few years ago, the games that counted, you kind of already knew they were going to be done by the middle of November.
I don't know. I think there's a lot of intrigue. There's a lot of new faces that are going to be in the lineup in preseason. I would imagine there'll be quite a bit of anticipation.
I guess but I feel like for tonight's game, I don't know if tonight's game is I got to go see Ike Howard and Matt Savoy. It might just be I want to go to a game on a Friday night.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, Trev's going.
Trev's going to the game. Maybe I'll see him.
Maybe you will.
Did he get a media pass?
Don't know.
What do you have for me for buying or selling for Damon Bunting? We had something we ran out of time for.
So Marc-Andre Fleury signed a PTO with Pittsburgh.
Right.
He'll play parts of the home preseason game on September 27th.
This is so he can play his final, quote-unquote, NHL game in the Penguins uniform.
And likely retire as a Penguin or however you want to say that. Buying or selling Marc-Andre Fleury is the greatest Penguins goaltender of all time.
Buying.
You are.
Well,
it's him and Barrasso.
It's him or Barrasso.
That's it.
Yeah. I think Barrasso was very, very good. I think Marc-Andre Fleury is an excellent goaltender. I guess who's the guy that's now Matt Murray was key to them winning their two most recent Stanley Cups and kind of surpassed Fleury in a way. Mm-hmm. But I still think Marc-Andre Fleury, you look at longevity, victories, playoff success. I think now Barrasso was the goaltender on the back-to-back teams in 91 and 92. I would struggle to name Penguins goaltenders beyond the three I just mentioned. Well, before they had Lemieux, they weren't very good, so that would include not having good goaltenders. Who else have they had over the years? So Fleury was there for so long. Well, Jari's there now. Who would be, okay, do you want me to do the top 5 winningest, what are you doing? Top 5 winningest Penguins goaltenders or games played?
Games played?
Fleury would have to be number 1 for games played for a Penguins goaltender. Michel Dion, wasn't he a Penguin? Was there a Michel Dion at some point? Frank Pietrangelo, I don't know if he played a ton of games. Who else wound up there?
You want to go the top winningest goaltenders?
Okay, top 5 winningest goaltenders in Penguins history. Spur of the moment.
Who you got?
Fleury. Barrasso. That's 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Michel Dion, since I was saying him.
No.
Mex Bezozu, I'm stealing from him in the nasty chat, but I'll put my computer down. Ken Reggett.
He's 5.
He's 5. Okay. God, who else did they have?
You just named one of them. Actually, you named both of them.
Peter Angelo?
No.
Dion?
No.
Who else did I say? Jari? Is he up there already?
3.
Jari's already that high.
And you named the other one.
I've already forgotten what I've said.
Matt Murray.
Murray's already that high. So the fact that Jari and Murray are on there would indicate that they haven't had a lot of great goaltenders over the years. So Marc-Andre Fleury, Tom Barrasso, Tristan Jari, Matt Murray, and Ken Reggett. Do you have 6 through 10 just to read off the names for fun?
Absolutely. Dennis Heron.
Yeah, I remember him. I think he also played for the... Did he also play for the Canadians? I can't remember.
Yeah, he played from 82 to 86 as well, but he played from 72 to 75 and then 76 to 79.
Okay.
Jean-Sebastien Aubin.
I do not remember him.
Casey DeSmith.
Oh, yes, okay.
Les Binkley.
Did not remember him.
67-68. He was the first netminer to reach 50 wins.
So he was one of their first ever goalies, okay.
Played 5 seasons with the Penguins. Greg Millen.
Oh, Greg Millen.
1978 to 81. He was only, at that time, the third goalie in franchise history to win 50 games.
As a total, not in a season, obviously, because they weren't very good.
Correct.
Okay. So there you have it. So, yeah, I would say buying that Marc-Andre Fleury is the greatest Penguins goaltender of all time, with a strong honorable mention to Tom Barrasso.
Yeah.
Did you have another one for me?
Marc-Andre Fleury had 5 straight postseason appearances.
Yes.
That is the third longest streak in NHL history. We tied for third.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Only with 5 in a row?
That's right. Yeah.
There must have been a lot of goaltenders in 5
Well,
plus
there's
years.
probably a lot more tied at 6 or 7.
I see what you're saying. Okay, all right.
This came in. We had our off-topic topic. Was what is your first video game system you had, and what was the first game you fell in love with? A lot of people are saying, and I think this read has to do with your buying or selling of the greatest video game character of all time.
Oh, right. Okay.
A lot of Leisure Suit Larry.
That's the most iconic
due to
video game. Well, for a certain demographic at a certain time. Yes.
Bones says for the PC crowd.
Oh, okay.
What is that?
Oh, come on.
I don't know who.
You don't know who or what Leisure Suit Larry?
No.
Leisure Suit Larry is a video game character. I had a version of this, sort of one of these bootleg copies you got on a, 3.5-inch floppy disk.
Okay.
And Leisure Suit Larry would go around the city late at night having exploits.
Now,
what I remember about the Leisure Suit Larry game it had a story to it. It was naughty, but not pornographic. At least the one I had. And I remember it had one of the best blackjack simulators ever, because one of the things you could do was, if you needed money, you could go play blackjack. And it had a very good blackjack simulation. That was very, very good in terms of the odds and betting and doubling down and splitting and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, too funny.
Yes. I'm sorry you did not know about Leisure Suit Larry.
I thought that was maybe like I don't know, what are those games, Grand Theft Auto or something, the character in that?
He's actually his own thing. I guess in some ways it could be considered a bit of a precursor to games like Grand Theft Auto, I suppose. But I did have a version of Leisure Suit Larry on a 3.5-inch floppy disk. And this was one of the ones where you had to have had the pirated codes for it as well because of the copy protection. Remember those?
Man.
Yeah.
This game looks unbelievable. Like, it looks...
You'd love
Leisure Suit Larry, 1987 MS-DOS game review.
Yeah, there we go. That was probably the first one.
Oh my!
There were different versions of it.
There...
I think I had like 2 or 3 or something.
So I mean, we found out recently you can be a goat simulator. Why hasn't Leisure Suit Larry been resurrected?
Oh, I'm sure there are still games out there. There have to be.
There
must be a current Leisure Suit Larry game.
Leisure Suit Larry new. Yeah, I don't want to say the name.
Oh, is it have a naughty name?
Yep.
Can you show it to me?
Yep.
Oh,
jeez.
Oh my goodness. That is stunning.
Come on,
people will look that up on their own.
Jeez.
Buying or selling, we can say that on air. Selling. Yeah, we won't say that for sure. Okay, Dustin Nielson is coming up in 20 minutes from Vancouver. Should we text him and remind him?
Nah. Let's see how he makes out. Everything okay?
Back after the 5 o'clock break.
2 guys and a goalie.
The Oilers will need 30 goals combined from youngsters Ike Howard and Matt Savoy.
Yeah, hire it. I'm hiring it.
It's possible and somewhat necessary to fill in some of the goals that have left.
I would say so. Yeah. Or Connor and Leon have to both have 60.
Both have 60. Which, who knows? Or you never know. I mean, I think
funny to say
2
that.
2 guys and a goalie, presented by GS Construction. Tuesday and Thursday afternoons at noon, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Looking for quality building materials and friendly advice? Visit us at Windsor Plywood Leduc, family owned and locally run since 1993. From interior materials for doors, flooring, baseboards, and all the finishing touches to all you need for your outdoor projects like cedar lumber for decks and fences, plus all the plywood you'd need. Our full-time on-staff carpenter can help with anything odd-sized or custom, and from domestic hardwoods to exotic selections, we've got you covered. And if we don't have it, we'll track it down for you. Windsor Plywood Leduc. We're the experts you need to know.
Weiss Johnson, whoa.
Looking for a smart alternative to heating and cooling your home? Hi, Dennis from Weiss Johnson, your cold climate heat pump specialists. We'll explain how Trane heat pumps offer a reliable, cost-effective heating and cooling solution. Order your Trane heat pump now and take advantage of the Canada Greener Homes Loan Initiative. Trane, it's hard to stop a train. From the most experienced HVAC company around, family owned and operated for nearly 50 years.
Visit weiss-johnson.com.
Back to school? Really?
Hey! Yay! Really? As things settle back into a routine in your home, you may need extra space. Sentinel Storage is here to help with a store near you. Try 4 weeks free. Visit sentinelstorage.ca.
You know Dawn. Everyone knows Dawn. Dawn from
Frontier Cartage. That's right, it's me, Dawn from Frontier Cartage, where we're setting the standard for cartage service in Edmonton and beyond, offering city cartage, Alberta highway, short haul deck, and more. My team and I are bringing our years of industry experience and expertise to every mile.
Join Dawn and her boys in a new chapter in transportation excellence, dedicated to exceptional service. Call Dawn at Frontier Cartage, 587-222-5826.
At Mind 360, we invite you to embark on your mental health journey in a safe and comfortable space. Conveniently located in St. Albert, Mind 360 has a diverse team of experienced clinicians that offer a broad range of tailored services for children, adults, and families. Furthermore, we are very proud to serve our military, veterans, and first responders. If you're looking for counseling, treatment, or assessment, understand that you are not alone. Contact Mind 360 at mind360.ca to book an appointment today.
From downtown Edmonton tonight, the Oilers rookies welcoming the Flames rookies for 7 o'clock puck drop. Those two rematch for another Battle of Alberta on Sunday down in Calgary. While from Carstairs, the Oil Kings meet the Hitmen for 7 o'clock puck drop. And in the football world, Edmonton's Javon Leake is a game time decision for tomorrow's game in Toronto, while Carter O'Donnell makes his first start for the Double E. In 2 games, got the CFL slate tonight. It's starts when the Bombers and Ticats battle at 5. Chris Strevler starts for Winnipeg before the Lions and Red Blacks go head-to-head at 8 o'clock. Well, in the NFL, Drake London and Darnell Mooney are expected to suit up for Atlanta Sunday night in Minnesota. Meanwhile, the Jays get back in action. They face the Orioles for the first of 3 games. First pitch In just about 3 minutes, Chris Bassett gets a call for the Jays. Right now, 2 games are live. Pirates and Nationals runless midway through the second, while the Royals have a 1-0 lead on the Phillies in the first. I'm Zachary Kubish. That was your sports update. The third and final hour of the Reid Wilkins Show starts right now.
Thanks a lot for joining us this afternoon. Into the weekend we go. Hope you have a good one planned. If you're taking in the show on good old YouTube, give us a thumbs up.
Click, click, click. Must you click? Please, please click. Must you click? You must click. Thumb, thumb, thumb.
Share the show link with others as well. Encourage them to check us out. Give us a thumbs up. Maybe you're tuning in on iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio. We thank you for that. If you got us on a podcast in the future, we also thank you. However you're consuming the show, we thank you. We love you. We're coming to your house for dinner tonight. We should have a contest where people put their name in, and we just might randomly show up for dinner at their house, like over the course of a month.
We won't tell you.
We'll just randomly showing up. We are fired up for Gemco Fireplaces, proudly serving Edmonton and area for 45 years. The authorized dealer for Napoleon fireplaces. Whether it's gas or wood burning, look no further than Canadian-made Napoleon fireplaces. All the Napoleon products you need are available at Gemco, 9281 50th Street. Elks Argos tomorrow, big game. Don't look at this, what I've typed up yet.
Okay.
Jay. Don't look at this yet.
Oh, wow.
That's part of the secret
what's going
I prepared
on
for you today. I got to say, I am fired up to see Carter O'Donnell start a game in the Canadian Football League. So how's the offensive line deployed now with him coming in?
So you're going to have the same thing on the left side of the line with Ivy at left tackle. Then you're going to have Cordy at left guard, Beard at center, and Boyko at right tackle. But newcomer Carter O'Donnell has drawn into the starting rotation at right guard.
Okay.
And I am excited to see how that goes. Carter O'Donnell is a massive man. This is an NFL caliber offensive lineman. Local guy, Red Deer.
Yep.
Went to high school in Red Deer, played at U of A, played under Chris Morris. So I'm expecting to see some pretty big things.
Do you think, maybe I'm nitpicking here, you can accuse me of that if you want, is he going to help the passing game or the pass protection or the run game more? I mean, I don't know if you're an O-lineman, your job is to do both, but given his size and his skill set.
I think he will help the pass game because that side seemed to be taken advantage of in the pass game in terms of communicating and missteps. Whereas they would overload that side and Boyko and McKellar would not be able to figure that out.
Okay.
I think Carter O'Donnell has the discipline and the knowledge behind it to be trusted a lot more in that blitz scheme.
Okay.
Pass pro. If the defensive line is twisting or running stunts, I think he's going to be able to pick it up a lot better.
Okay. And you think it turns into quite a vicious human being when he gets inside the sidelines?
I don't think that. I know that.
You know that.
Yeah.
You saw him doing that in very limited action against Calgary.
Very limited action, right. And he was just a mean person on the field at U of A as well.
Right. Okay. Well,
but that's what you
would have
want.
seen him play at the U of A.
Yeah.
How many years? Well, he was a good decade after you.
Yeah.
More than that. But you were aware of him.
Yeah. Perfect. Right. Set of viciousness, or for an offensive lineman.
Right. Well, you know what? I mean, look. Of course, you don't want players taking penalties and all that kind of stuff, but you do want a team that has some attitude and has some swagger. And teams that lose a lot generally don't have a lot of swagger, right? And
true.
I don't think with very limited. There might have been very limited appearances of swagger over the last 5 or 6 seasons, so. They need some of that, right? And they need some players with belief and confidence and ability. I mean, we had Nick Anderson on the show yesterday. He's back from injury. First game since late July?
Yes.
And You read his tweet after the Calgary game saying something is building here. He came on yesterday or a couple of days ago and said the organization, even in the year and a half he's been here, there's more stability, there's more accountability, there's more talent, there's more belief, and things are building. And Fajardo has been, I think there's a lot of belief in him at quarterback. I think we're seeing some, like a J.J. Ross in the secondary start to blossom a little bit. You made a good point. Okay, the big guys were out on the D-line against the Stamps in the rematch. You're doing it by committee, guys. Get in there and sack. Serezna's not going to save you.
I like it better, actually.
You like the rotation. And who knows? Sometimes there is that, Jay, where players defer a little bit, right? It's like, well, Jake's going to make a play, but now it's like, well, Jake's not there.
Yeah.
Like I better make a play.
Exactly.
So, and I'm not saying you'd love to have Serezna back. I don't know if we're going to see him again. It sounds like probably not, right? But yeah. So, and I also liked last game. Now we'll see. They got to keep doing it. This Benjamin Victor, I was going to call him a younger receiver. He's actually not, but he's new to the CFL. Made some big catches. Who's Hilaire? He's a Canadian guy, right?
Yeah.
He's played the last couple games. Who is he? Well, made some good catches, especially early against Calgary.
Yes.
Right? So we're seeing other guys step up. And Glenn Suter said it earlier this week. And JC, both on Monday, JC Sherritt and Glenn Suter referred to how now you have players who've been playing together for half a season, or some guys going back to last year, and who, got beaten and maybe had some tough days, but now they realize, you know what, I could have got to that ball. Now they realize I actually have a quarter second longer than I thought I did to break up the pass or hit the guy to break it up, as opposed to waiting for him to catch it and then limiting the gain. Now you can actually make a play. So hopefully that keeps building. I've been at best cautiously optimistic about the Elks, but this is the best I felt about them. They went through a stretch of games that were quote unquote easier and won all three. They played a very good Calgary game back to back and they split. And before that started, I said they got to win 4 or 5 and then they'll turn me around a bit. They have. And they didn't beat that game in Montreal that started it. They won. It was also a case of Montreal lost the game as much as the Elks happened. As much as the Elks wanted, I thought. Now, you still have to win those games.
Yep.
If you're playing a team that's got a backup quarterback who throws a bad pick and they fumble on their own 7, well, you got to win that game. But, the Montreal gave the Elks some windows to make those chances, to make those plays. The game Saturday against Calgary, the Elks legitimately beat Calgary straight up.
Yes.
As Calgary did to the Elks on Labor Day, to be fair. The Edmonton defense stymied the Calgary offense for a large portion of the game on Saturday. The Edmonton offense made some huge plays against the Calgary defense, and both those two games, the special teams battle was not close.
No.
Calgary was way better on Labor Day. The Elks were way better in the rematch. But still, the Elks went out, and let's face it, the Elks got punched in the mouth a bit even in the first quarter of that game. Like when it was 9-3 and Calgary was sort of moving the ball, like I was a little worried. Is this a game Calgary's just going to slowly pull away?
9-4.
Or 9-4 after the punt signal, which I didn't appreciate. People cheered that. That irritated me.
Yeah, I bet you it did. And just like that, Chris Streveler picked off by Hamilton.
You got it on? Okay.
Taking it down the field to the 5-yard line.
Well, like I said, so here's the perfect weekend for Elks fans and for the Elks themselves. Hamilton beats Winnipeg. Is it already 7-0 Hamilton?
No, but Hamilton's on the 5-yard line.
Says 7-0 Hamilton.
Okay, I'm behind. So yes.
Okay. The ideal situation for the Elks and the Elks fans. Hamilton beats Winnipeg. Ottawa beats BC. Edmonton obviously beats Toronto. Actually, that's perfect enough. And then the 110% perfect weekend is Saskatchewan beats Montreal.
Yeah, that would be ideal.
Just to keep another Eastern team at 5 wins in case it factors into the crossover at some point.
It's a big weekend. Well, every weekend moving forward, especially as you get later into the season, it's going to be primarily Western Division teams playing Western Division teams, and Eastern Division teams playing each other.
Well,
so you're going to have separation there as well.
Well, I broke it up into a segment, right? Like when they were 1-6, I wasn't talking about a final record. I was talking about the next 5 games. And I said, you got to win 4. They did it. Now with the final 6 games, I think they have to win at least 3. At least. I think if they win 4 and finish 9-9, they are in. I really think they are. 8-10, it might depend on who the wins are against. Like if they go 3-3, but they lose to Winnipeg and BC, then that's kind of dicey, right?
Tough, yeah.
Yeah, because you won't have the tiebreakers, and then you're hoping another team in the East doesn't get up to 8 wins, which could still happen. But I think 9 gets you in.
Even like a Winnipeg loss tonight is a great thing for the Elks. It really is. Even if BC gets a win, which is what is likely to happen, but
Right.
I mean, you got to play the game. That's a win in itself. If Hamilton can take down Winnipeg, and as you mentioned, Hamilton is already up 7-0. Early interception by Chris Trevler.
So 7-0.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll keep an eye on that one. Dustin Nielson is calling the BC-Ottawa game later. He's going to join us in about 5 or 6 minutes. Well, we got something special coming in here.
Hey, this is Chet Palmer with your sports report. Skate, kids, skate. The Oilers rookies try on those shiny new blades tonight. What better way to start your career than taking on those villains from the South? Hey, maybe local boy Matt Savoy can douse those flames. As for the vets, hey, someone get Connor a pen. Oil Country wants you to sign that extension, 97. We're keeping on this story like a label on a can of beans. The Elks are packing torpedoes in their luggage as they're off to Toronto to battle the boatmen. Don't look now, Lions and Bombers. The Elks are hot on your heels. I'd hate to be a Washington Commanders fan today. That squad from D.C. is black and blue after losing in Green Bay. 27-18 for that hungry pack. I'm Chet Palmer.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
You like that?
Chuck Palmer?
Chet Palmer.
Chet?
Do you think Chuck is better?
Chet?
Yeah, I put
No,
Chet.
Chet's fine.
Okay. Yeah, he did a sportscast for us.
So, okay, Reid, can you bring Chet back into the room for a second here?
Hey, Jay, how are you?
Oh, hey, Chet.
Well, you certainly are in a fine pickle with those Commanders, aren't you?
Chet, thank you for joining the Reid Wilkins show. Is it all right if we check in with you, once, maybe twice a week?
I'd be happy to do even a daily sportscast, time permitting.
What part of the country are you from originally, Chet?
I'm from the part of the country where people love sports, and that's what I bleed. Blood and sports.
Now, Chet, covering the CFL is obviously a priority of yours, which we are greatly appreciative of. Are you going to be heading down? Because my other colleague, Reid Wilkins, is going to be going to the Oilers rookie game tonight. Are you going to be making an appearance there, Chet?
There's nothing I like more than seeing the energy of a bunch of youngsters trying to crack that main squad, Jay.
Wow, Chet,
They're going to be full of you-know-what and vinegar. I'd never say you-know-what on air, though.
No, we leave that for Leisure Suit Larry. Wow, Chet. Sorry, Chet, what was your last name?
My name's Chet Palmer. I'll have your local sports report. Well, your sports report in general. I'll have everything going on.
And was that a typewriter in the background, Chet?
I'll fill you in like an angry boxer going after that championship belt, Jay, on a Friday night at Madison Square.
Wow, Chet, this is fantastic. I look forward to hearing more from you.
Thanks for having me, Jay. You're a fine gentleman yourself.
Wow, well done. I did not know what you were doing.
Yeah, Chet Palmer.
Oh, I wonder how long he's been.
He's been around. He's been around a long time. He's seen it all.
Close to 100 years.
He's seen it all. Yeah. Well, he covered boxing at Madison Square. I mean, that's pretty good. Okay, 780-218-9999 is how you can reach us with the good old-fashioned texting technology on the afternoon inbox presented by River Cree Resort and Casino. Tap 25 restaurant is there. $18.99 prime rib special, 7 days a week except show nights from 11:30 in the morning to 11 at night, available for dine-in and takeout. A guy who gets a lot of dine-in and takeout, Dustin Nielson, is coming up.
From Toronto, the Jays and Orioles have their series opener. They're runless, bottom of the first. One out for the Jays, Davis Schneider at bat. Elsewhere around the league, there's 7 other games live. Marlins up 1-0 on the Tigers, bottom of the first, while the Royals hold a 1-0 lead on the Phillies, bottom of the second. In the CFL, the Blue Bombers trail the Ticats 7-0 about 3 minutes into the game. Greg Bell with the touchdown. Winnipeg is in control with the ball. Chris Streveler behind center. After that, Ottawa visits BC at 8 o'clock. And tomorrow, Javon Leake is a game time decision for the Double E. Carter O'Donnell makes his first start for the Elks in Toronto. And back in E-Town, the Golden Bears and Dinos kick off at 6:30 from Footfield. U of A 0-3 on the season. Tonight, I cowered. Matt Savoy and the other Oilers rookies drop the puck against the Flames at Rogers Place. That one gets going at 7 o'clock. Dustin Nielson, CEO of EST, and the voice for CFL on TSN, checks in on the other side of the break. I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up to date.
The Oil Stream.
I actually think the Flames are going to be good. I think the Canucks are going to be a mess.
You do, eh?
Yeah.
And it's a really
Flames.
good question.
I think the Flames. I think there's better leadership with the Calgary Flames. I like their management team. They don't have like the sexy marquee names, but they have a group of pretty damn good players. They've got some good young ones coming up.
Oil Stream, presented by Boston Pizza. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday afternoons at noon. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
The leaves are turning, and just like golf season, time is running out to get in on Play Alberta's biggest offer ever. For a limited time only, new players can get up to a $1,000 casino bonus when they sign up. There's never been a better time to join the fun. Visit playalberta.ca today to get started with casino, sports, and lottery all in one app. Must be 18 plus to play. Remember, if you gamble, please use your game sense.
It's wing showdown time at the Canadian Brewhouse. Creamy street corn goes head-to-head with Mexican chili lime. 2 bold flavors battling for your taste buds. Grab them anytime, or just 69 cents every Wing Wednesday. The Canadian Brewhouse. Our house is your house.
World-renowned top psychic medium and the star of Meet the Frasers, Matt Fraser comes to River Cree Resort and Casino on September 12th and 13th for a couple of special live shows. Join Matt for 2 nights of healing, hope, and laughter. Matt has become a trusted figure for people seeking closure, guidance, and connection with their loved ones. Don't miss Matt Fraser live at River Cree Resort and Casino September 12th and 13th. Both shows are 18 plus. Get your tickets now at rivercreeresort.com.
September is here. Although summer's entering the 7th inning stretch, the Jays are in full swing. Be ready for the baseball playoffs. And when the fall season arrives, create space with Sentinel Storage, official storage provider of the Toronto Blue Jays. Try 4 weeks free. Details at sentinelstorage.ca.
Oh, thanks, Coop. I got to pay attention to the cues. Let's start coming to rehearsal. Thanks a lot for joining us this afternoon, 5:22. I'll be going to Rogers Place tonight to check out the Oilers rookies against the Flames rookies. U of A Golden Bears have a football game tonight against the Dinos. That's 6:30 at Foot. What time is the game? Huskies Wildcats game?
The game is at 1.
Sunday at 1.
Yeah, and the pregame show starts at noon. And just a reminder, if you want to go, Lieutenant Eric and I will be there. We'll be doing the pregame show, and we're going to stay for the game. You can go to edmontonhuskies.com. If you purchase your tickets on site, you can get 50% off your tickets. Even a single.
Oh, nice.
Or take the family. Use promo code EST. Buy your tickets on the website. They want to fill the stands. It's a great rivalry.
Yeah.
Last week's game, they have a home and away. The Huskies beat the Wildcats 23-20. The Wildcats came back in the game. It came down to a field goal. They missed, yada, yada, yada. So it's awesome football. If you're looking for something fun and affordable to do on Sunday, come hang out with Eric and I at JP
So
Bowl.
you and Eric, noon on Saturday, noon tomorrow, you and Awanak for the Green and Gold kickoff show, and on after the game.
It's a football weekend.
It is a great football weekend. This guy, I think, is doing a couple games on TSN. He's the CEO here at Edmonton Sports Talk. He also hosts the aptly named Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric every morning, 6 to 9 on Edmonton Sports Talk. And 95.7 Cruise FM. It's Dustin Nielson checking in the afternoon. Well, hello, Dustin.
Hey, guys. What's happening? How you doing?
Yeah, we're doing great, baby. How are you?
I'm doing good. You know, the first football game I ever called was either a Huskies or a Wildcats game. I can't remember which one it was, but it was a long time ago. It was when I first moved, my first stint in Edmonton. So like 2003, 2004, maybe. I did one or two games for them. And that's where I first got my taste of doing football.
How many years, because that's how you originally met Jay, right? Like how many years did you do Golden Bears football?
Good question. I think I did Bears for maybe 6 years, and then I did Canada West TV games for 3 years, I think. And that was when like they had that TV deal with SaskTel. And so they'd have like one or two TV games every week. So I'd go do those with Justin Dunk and Darren DuPont. And that was a lot of fun. That was good.
Okay, and were you the full-time voice of Bears hockey for a while too, or would you do that?
I did Bears hockey for a decade.
He was that long, eh?
Yeah, I did. It was kind of a running bit that I wanted to do. I wanted to become the longest-serving voice of the Golden Bears hockey team, just to rub it in Stoff's face.
Did you beat him? No,
I don't know. I mean, I think he probably did more than 10 years. But yeah, I did 10 years, and then I did I think 10 full years, and then I did a couple of years where I'd come back after like the football season ended, after CFL ended. And, but I felt bad doing that because Yaremchuk would do play-by-play, and then I'd come back and he'd continue to do my color. And I was like, that's kind of mean. So that's when I stepped back, and I was just like, I'll just let Tyler do it all.
Didn't Corey do some Bears hockey too, or am I confused?
Yeah. CG did Bears until he got the Oil Kings job. And then I replaced him with the Bears.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't have a better knowledge of your career.
Well, no, I mean, in general, I should probably have an awesome Wikipedia page, but I don't. So what are you going to do?
You don't have a Wikipedia page?
There was...
I don't think I do. I mean, I've never looked, actually. I don't know.
At City TV, there was a guy who was obsessed with Wikipedia. Like, there was a group of three of us that were friends. So one of the other friends... for the guy's birthday, she made him a Wikipedia page.
Oh, that's nice.
And then it was like, what'd you get me? She's like, hey, I got you something for your birthday. And he's like, okay, thinking he's going to open a card or a gift or something. And then she's like, oh, just Google yourself. They're
How thoughtful.
Yeah,
How
that's
thoughtful.
pretty cool. I don't know if it's still up.
Let me tell you this. I just had a nap. I like to have a nap on game days. And I had a dream about the Estes. I had a dream that the Estes were being held at the, you know how River Cree, and well, you guys obviously know River Cree, the Estes were being held at, like there's a bunch of construction going on. The Estes were held on like a dirt lot out behind the River Cree, outdoors. It was wild.
Really?
What a dream. Yeah, what a dream.
That's an interesting place. I wonder why it would be outside on the dirt.
Well, I think it's because Marshall's a bunch of hockey there, and I'm always parking on the dirt out back. So that must be the reason.
Did you see the email from Maddie today that everybody has their list of who's presenting what? Okay.
Yeah, I saw that come in. I didn't spend a lot of time on it, but it looks like everybody will be busy, so that's good.
It's a nice.
Get your tickets now, Estes at EdmontonSportsTalk.com, and join us.
I got somewhat breaking news. The start of tonight's Flames Oilers rookies game is going to be delayed 10 to 15 minutes. Flames just delayed arriving in Edmonton a little bit because of a couple of incidents on the highway and probably some concert-related traffic. So we're looking at more like a 7:20-ish face-off for the Oilers rookies and the Flames rookies. Because they'd be busting up.
There's probably that damn construction just past the airport. You know what's going on there right now? Like by that bridge.
That little bridge.
Out to the city, yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah. That's probably what it was. They probably got stuck in that. I mean, with that being said, you always should give yourself a little bit of wiggle room if you're driving from Calgary. Like, give yourself a little bit of wiggle room to deal with a bit of construction.
I'm tweeting this out, Dustin. You know I don't tweet a lot.
So they
would look at you.
They would bus right to the arena. And then, like, how early would they...
These preseason games, it's totally different. Yeah. And the rookies especially.
Right, but how early would they like to have been there? Like the game was supposed to start at 7?
5, do you think?
I would say probably they like in a perfect world, they'd probably like to be there 2.5 to 3 hours before the game.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I mean,
wow.
Especially you're coming up on a game day, probably wanted to be there around 4:30 for a 7 o'clock puck drop. But
hey, speaking of one of the rookies that are going to be in action tonight, Ike Howard. We had a clip from him yesterday that we played on the show, and I want to know if you know what this is. But he said that he was talking with Savoy, and he was happy to find out that Edmonton had a chipper, and that he was going to order it on DoorDash. Are you aware of what chipper is?
I have a guess. I did not hear this clip, but it's got to be Chipotle.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Have you bought it? Have you experienced Chipotle? I mean, they're all over Edmonton. They're popping up everywhere now.
I've walked by a couple in other cities. Like in Ottawa, there's one right by the hotel we stay at. And I thought, should I go in there and try that? And then I don't because I'm too nervous. So I've never had Chipotle. I'm not 100% sure what it's about. I think it's probably about like wraps and stuff.
Burritos.
But you know what So you know what I had last night? We went for dinner at Cactus Club down here in Vancouver last night. And I just saw like, and TSN was paying for it. So we're like, hey, let's get nice appies. And then, so I got this, like Wagyu, what do you call it? Wagyu beef.
Yeah.
So I got this beef and I ordered it and I was just like, oh, cool. Like, that'll be good. I thought it was like steak bites from the brew house. That's what I thought I was getting. And then after I order it, the boys are like, hey, that's raw, right? Like it's raw and it's just thin little slices of raw meat. And I was just like, oh, okay. So I tried that for the first time last night. And it kind of like melted in your mouth. It was actually pretty good. You put it on like some bread and some cheese. It was okay. Yeah, it was nice.
You're growing as a man, as a culinary experiencer.
Yeah. At this point, I'd probably like to grow a little less as a man, but it was good. It was tasty. I liked it.
All right, Dustin Nielson joining us from Vancouver. So I don't know how much of the show you've heard because you were napping, but the perfect weekend for Elks fans. Hamilton beats Winnipeg. They're doing so 10-7. Ottawa beats BC. Obviously, the Elks win, and then the cherry on top would be Saskatchewan over Montreal just to keep a potential crossover team at 5 wins. Or you say, Jake, take the Saskatchewan-Montreal game out of it. Doesn't matter.
No, I mean, that one matters too, I think. I think that would be the perfect weekend. You're right. And it started at Hamilton. Yeah, Hamilton's up 10-7. This BC Ottawa game is interesting because I think the spread's been 8.5 most of the week. And I mean, they just played and they just lost in Ottawa. So to come home and be an 8.5 point favorite is pretty significant for an Ottawa team that has a ton of great weapons. I mean, Gino Lewis, Justin Hardy, Braylon Addison, Khalil Pimpleton, like they're a pretty good offensive team. And Dustin Crump's coming off a game in which he threw for a career high 300 yards last week. So, and I think he ran for 60 or 65 yards. So I think people are expecting BC's offense, which has been outstanding. They've got 4 of the top 19 receivers in the league right now. They're going to score points, but BC's defense doesn't stop points. I was looking at, what was the one note I made here? BC has scored 30 or more points in 5 straight games. They've only won 2 of them.
Wow.
Like like they hemorrhage points against. And in their last 3 losses, they've blown leads of 11, 11, and 17 points. So they can't score points. You want a good bet for tonight? I think we can probably get this, but BC to lead after the first quarter or halftime.
Oh, Ottawa. That is good. That should be on there for sure.
I think that's up there. Ottawa has been outscored 51-1 in their last 6 first quarters. Like they don't start well. They've scored 1 point in their first 6 quarters. So I like BC to kind of come out of the gate because the story here for both these teams all season has been Ottawa's a horrible starting team.
Yep.
And the BC Lions can't put games away when they lead by double digits. So could end up being close, but I think BC will be up relatively early in this one.
Carter O'Donnell, he's going to start tomorrow for the Edmonton Elks. I mean, I think no surprise. How much do you think he can revolutionize the offensive line?
It's a good question. Like, Jay would probably know this better because being a football guy, but like I think one really good offensive lineman can impact an offensive line pretty significantly. It's so we'll see. I mean, I don't know how many plays. I know he was on the field a bit last week. I don't know how many plays he ended up playing last week, but I think they've been so inconsistent this year on that offensive line that adding a guy of that caliber should significantly improve things for them. And if that allows them to just run Justin Rankin more and more, or give Cody Fajardo a little bit of time to find some of these guys and give them a little bit of time to get open, I mean, that could be pretty significant. We were, Reid, you'll remember the 2015 team.
Yeah.
We had Matt O'Donnell on our show earlier in the week, and he came back to that 2015 team the week after Labor Day. And I'm not sure they lost. They might have lost like one more.
No,
and
they
then
won
they went on their 10-game winning.
Because Riley came back from injury too. Yeah.
Right after Labor Day. Yeah. So They got Riley back. They added O'Donnell to their line, and they didn't lose again the rest of the season. So, I mean, I think one guy can make a pretty big impact.
I think he can also help solidify that right side with Brett Boyko. I think Brett Boyko is going to be the person that's going to gain the most out of having a Carter O'Donnell right beside him. Dustin, Carter O'Donnell is probably one of the top 5 O-linemen in the CFL right now coming into this position. And one guy can absolutely, because that's been the sore spot for this team, is up the middle and on that right side. Unfortunately, I think a lot of blame, if you want to call it, went towards Brett Boyko. But I just think having a right guard and a right tackle that are communicating and on the same page, I think it's going to make a huge, huge difference for this. And not to mention getting back Nick Anderson, who's going to help solidify that middle of the defense. I don't know. You can help me understand this. Is it just because it's in Toronto that the Argonauts were like, I have a hard time finding out or figuring why are the Elks underdogs going into this game?
Yeah. I mean, usually the home team in football gets 3 points.
Yeah.
Right. So basically they're saying Toronto's like a half-point favorite if this game is played on neutral turf. So, I mean, say thank you and take it and bet the Elks, I guess.
Yeah.
But like, even when they beat them a few weeks ago, Arbuckle threw for 380 yards in a loss. Like, Nick Arbuckle's probably going to throw for 300 yards against Edmonton. That's probably going to happen. So I don't think this is a game that Edmonton can win 2016. Like, I think points are going to be scored here. So Cody's going to have to be pretty accurate with the ball, which he usually is. And then that last game against Toronto, Justin Rankin had like 160 or 170 combined yards.
Right.
So you might need that again too.
All right. And then you're off. You're doing Saskatchewan, Montreal tomorrow in Regina.
Yeah. I have to be our plane tomorrow morning boards at 5:20 in the morning.
Oh, that's all, eh?
Like, it's gross. And our travel lady didn't book it properly on time, so we can't take a direct flight. So we have to go through Calgary to get to Regina on a game day. It sucks, but and that'll be a good one. I mean, we'll see. Once again, big spread. I think Montreal might be able to hang around in that one a little bit. So we'll see.
Well, I think Justin Lawrence is back at playing center, so that'll help their line. But obviously, they still got the issues at quarterback. All right, thanks for waking up and hopping on with us.
Yeah, no, it was nice coming out of a nap. I don't even have pants on right now. I'm sitting here in my underwear. You guys don't even know it. Yeah,
that's amazing.
Dusty, I'll put you on the spot a little bit here. Our off-topic topic for William Huff was the first video game system you had, as well as the first game you fell in love with.
Super Nintendo, or not Super Nintendo, regular Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is going to be such a cop-out answer, but it was Tecmo Bowl.
Okay.
I mean, surprise. My dad, like my parents were pretty young. My dad used to have his buddies over when I was a kid. He had an Intellivision.
I had one. Yeah.
So yeah, I remember my dad playing the Intellivision, but I was too little to really play games then. So mine would have been that first Nintendo system, Tecmo, Duck Hunt. Super Mario, obviously.
You big Excite-Bike guy?
No, I did some Paperboy. I was a Paperboy guy. I like Paperboy. And then I think the first system I had like in my room that I could just play whenever would have been Super Nintendo and NHL 94. Like, I played a lot of that game. A lot. And the Habs had just come off winning a cup, and they were my favorite team. So it was
right. Good lineup.
It was awesome.
Yeah,
it was awesome. I remember one year I had like 162 goals with Jim Montgomery. I thought he was a stud.
Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah. That was an awesome season.
All right. Have a good call tonight, my friend. Have a good call tomorrow, and we'll see you on Monday. Thanks so much for making time for us, man.
Yeah. Have a good weekend, boys. See you later.
Dustin Nielson checking in, host of the Nielsen Show, CEO here at Edmonton Sports Talk, ready to go CFL on TSN. He's doing 2 games this weekend. So, interesting talking about the spreads and stuff as well. I'm surprised that BC Ottawa won 8.5, right?
Yeah, 8.5 currently.
I mean, Ottawa just beat BC. And as Dustin said, BC can't stop anybody when it matters.
Well, and I just don't know what BC team shows up. They're so inconsistent.
Yeah.
They don't really have an identity as a team.
Yeah, and I guess, like he said, the home team obviously gets a little bit of an advantage, but
that seems
a lot for a
earlier
team
in the week. I think Tommy got it at 12.5.
Wasn't it 12.5?
Yeah.
That's shocking. Okay. 780-218-9999 is how you text us, the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox. We're taking you into the weekend here. Maybe you're going to Oilers, watching Elks tomorrow. Maybe you're going to Morgan Wallen tonight. A lot of people are. My mom texted me, crazy lineups around the stadium. Glad I'm going to the game and not visiting them tonight.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to park there. Like where my parents live, they're on one of the no parking during stadium events, but some people still do it.
Sure.
Sometimes they don't get towed, but sometimes they get towed.
Towed?
Oh yeah, they just tow you, buddy. You're out of there. Yeah.
So your parents would have to have a sticker in their window that indicates that they live there?
There's a vehicle on the street. You need
Really? Tow? That's aggressive.
I'm pretty sure. I think people have been towed.
Wow.
I think it's my mom will ask my dad and probably text me.
That would stink.
But I think it's just you're out of there. I think.
Huh.
It's a ticket for sure. I mean, if they check and depending on if they have time to get on every street that they're patrolling at that time. But yeah, they don't want clogging up those residential areas, right? Okay, 5:41, words of the day coming up. Here's the Coop.
In baseball, the Jays and Orioles are locked at zeros entering the third. Chris Bassett on the mound for Toronto with 7 other games live. The Rangers up 6-0 on the Mets in the second. While also in the second, the Red Sox trailed the Yankees 1-0 with Boston 3.5 games back of the Jays for first in the AL East. New York sits half a game back of the Red Sox entering the game. And right now in the CFL, the Ticats are up 10-7 on the Bombers. Winnipeg with the ball, about 30 seconds left in the first. They're on their own 34-yard line. And after that, our own Dustin Nielson is on the call for the late game at 8 o'clock. Red Blacks kickoff against the Lions. At home, Matt Savoy, Ike Howard, and the rest of the Oilers rookies hit the ice to play the Flames for the first of 2 Battle of Alberta matchups this weekend. Puck drop goes just after 7 with the game being pushed back by 10 or so minutes. And for the doubly, Carter O'Donnell makes his first start for the Elks tomorrow in Toronto with Javon Leake, a game-time decision. The final segment of the week here on the Reid Wilkins Show brings us back after the break. I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up to date.
EST Afternoons.
Bowman from The Athletic. Evan Bouchard, offensively, he's brilliant. Is that why he's ranked in that second tier of franchise, just because the offense he can bring?
The offense is incredible. We all know it. I think over the last few years, he's really proved, yes, he benefits from playing with McDavid and Draisaitl. Who in the world wouldn't? There's something to be said about someone that can actually keep up with those players and bring something to the table.
EST Afternoons, weekday afternoons 1 to 3, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Your brand deserves more than just a whisper, it deserves a buzz. At the Hive Product Marketing, they specialize in promotional products that bring the buzz. From eye-catching giveaways to unforgettable keepsakes, they got the perfect products to make your brand stand out and get noticed. Visit the Hive Product Marketing and let them create the buzz your business deserves. The Hive Product Marketing, the official merch partner of Edmonton Sports Talk. Visit them online at thehiveproductmarketing.com.
Looking for a winning strategy for your retirement? Contact me, Joaquin Gage at K4 Financial, where expertise meets dedication. I will always look for a careful approach to your retirement, ensuring your financial future is secure. From tailored strategies to clear, actionable advice, I'm here to guide you every step of the way. Don't leave your future to chance. Get in touch with me, Joaquin Gage, today at k4financial.ca or email joaquin.gage@k4financial.ca to start planning for a brighter future and a more secure retirement.
Hi there. If you're like me, you like to picture yourself in luxury, even though there's absolutely no way you could afford it. And if you can, well, even better. Thankfully, I picture myself in something that is luxury, but still absolutely affordable, like the all-new Mazda CX-90 from Park Mazda. With the new luxury features like facial recognition settings and quilted detail Napa leather seating, I can pretend to be comfortable with all of my proper settings activated without even touching the button, thanks to Mitch Lewicki and the great staff at Park Mazda. I like to picture Mitch Lewicki as a ninja fighting off evil samurai.
Park Mazda, your dealer for life in Sherwood Park off Y Road, parkmazda.ca.
A bit of a casual groove here, coming back from break on a Friday afternoon. This is Coob's weekend music. Tells me he's going to take a big nap when he gets home.
Going straight to volleyball.
Are you going to volleyball tonight, Coop?
No, I am.
Oh, are you playing volleyball?
No.
Oh, one of your children?
Yes.
What is this? Club? School?
School. Tournament.
Junior high?
Yes.
Okay.
Out in Sherwood Park.
Good. Do you like doing that?
Triple header tonight. Back-to-back-to-back games.
They have 3 matches in a row. Oh, tournament, they just play 2 sets, right?
I don't know.
Okay.
5, 6, and 7. So there you go.
So it's already underway.
Yeah. Yeah, they lost the first set, apparently.
Okay.
Is there a way to watch the game tonight? The rookie game?
I think you can watch it through Oilers Plus, and I think you can also get it through the Flames website.
For free?
I believe. Let me check. I'm going, so I'm sorry I didn't look into this.
That's what Hernan said earlier today.
That you can get it on either team's website?
Yeah, on the Flames specifically.
Okay. And maybe even if you put it, it might even be streamed through their YouTube. I think. Can you usually get it there as well? Yeah. All right.
They're always all over the place, though, with those rookie games. Like,
you can usually, someone's like, I think for the Oilers, you might have to pay for it. I'm sorry, I'm not seeing the link, everybody. I wasn't prepared for this. I've let everybody down.
I don't see a link for it, but
let me look here. Flames, Oilers, rookies. I'll put it on YouTube. Well, that's our show. Now I want to find this for people. Calgary Flames. They would have a link already, wouldn't they? Let me see here. Videos, popular videos, live. What do they have live? Well, maybe not. Yeah, I don't see any links for it yet, everybody. That doesn't mean there aren't going to be links. But I think just check the team websites. Did you find anything, Coop?
Yeah, just check the Calgary Flames website here. It says puck drop for 7. Of course, that was pushed back, but
delayed
it will
a little bit.
Be free stream available worldwide. CalgaryFlames.com and the Flames app.
Is the link already there, or
I do not see any link.
So
on
if
this,
you want to check out the game, go to the Flames website. Around 7 or so. Again, the game is slightly delayed, probably till 7:15 or 7:20, just with the Flames getting delayed a little bit getting into town. But yeah, it's still good to go. It gives me a little bit more time to get there, I guess.
Yeah, you don't have to be so rushed.
But and if you're going to the game, maybe still go because if there's traffic because of Morgan Wallen or other stuff going on, maybe still try to get there for a 7 o'clock game and you'll be good.
I'd imagine the LRT is going to be packed too.
Oh, yes, I believe it would be.
This is fun.
All right, we, of course, are in the banquet studio. Craving a late night snack? Check out the banquet's new late night happy hour menu. Sunday to Thursday, 9 p.m. until close. Enjoy favorites like sweet and spicy lettuce wraps or the banquet burger at happy hour prices. The Banquet. Get real. Play hard. Do you want to do words of the day? Let's do words of the day. Let's do it. I'm ready for it. Let's go into the weekend on a high note.
Did I break your concentration?
What do they got to say?
Say what again? Say what again? I dare you.
That's Quentin Tarantino typing out the script, the Pulp Fiction. Exclusive audio. There's 4 keys that got used a lot. You wore out four certain keys typing that screenplay. All right, words of the day. Well, while you're getting them, Jay, I'll remind everybody that Edmonton Sports Talk is presented by Play Alberta. Gaming made easy anytime, anywhere. With Play Alberta, you have a full casino experience right at your fingertips. Play from your phone, tablet, or computer whenever works for you. Download the Play Alberta app today. Get started with a $50 casino bonus. Just deposit $50 with the promo code EST Casino. Play smart, play local, and remember to use your game sense.
Okay. First word of the day, amain. Amain.
Amain.
Amain.
Interesting. So I can see a few different possibilities for this one. There, of course, is the obvious spelling, amain.
Yeah, you know what I always say?
Trust yourself.
Go with your original.
All right, I'll do the simple one. A-M-A-I-N. Amain. It is that. It's that obvious.
Yes.
A-M-A-I-N. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know why that one makes me laugh every time.
A-M-A-I-N.
Okay, very simple spelling. I do not know what this word means. Does it have to do with the word main, as in primary?
No.
Probably not, so I'll take a sentence. I will take a sentence.
The waterfall crashed amain into the pool below.
The waterfall crashed amain into the pool below. So it's something to do with some sort of a, not violent, but some sort of like kinetic movement. Maybe loud, maybe splashy, maybe with a lot of force.
The actor's heart pounded amain while he waited behind the curtain.
I will say with great force. It means with great force. He's finding the right clip.
Very good. Good. Yeah. All right,
So
second word
a
of the
half
day.
point or 0.25 because you gave me 2 sentences.
No. You get 1.5 out of 2. Come on, it's Friday. Second word of the day, flummox. Flummox.
Flummox. F-L-U-M-M-O-X. And this would be to sort of, not necessarily confuse, but to, I'm blanking on the word. I'm getting flummoxed about the word that I'm looking for. It's like to cause someone to hesitate, be uncertain.
You said it earlier, so I'm going to give it to you.
Okay.
You get 2 out of 2. You spelt it right and you got the definition. To flummox someone is to confuse or perplex them.
Okay. Yeah, I was flummoxed by the...
Should we do a bonus word?
Yeah, bonus word. We got time. I'm getting so quick at this, everybody.
You're so fast. Behest. He's typing.
I'm just typing out the definition
Chet
for
Palmer.
myself. Behest. B-E-H-E-S-T. And I believe this is at the wish or order of. I appeared before the committee at the behest of Dustin Nielson. You're giving it to me. Was that close?
Yes.
Well, you gave me the point.
Behest can refer either to an authoritative order or an urgent prompting. That's 5.5.
So yeah, authoritative order. Yeah, I think I got that. That it's, you're kind of ordered to do something.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Oh, my goodness. What a day. I got 5.25 out of 6.
5.5 out of 6.
5.5 out of 6. I am flying into the weekend. Oh, okay. Tomorrow, noon, Edmonton Sports Talk, right here on the YouTube stream, on the audio streams, on iHeartRadio or TuneIn Radio. Jason Milne, Matthew Wannock, the Green and Gold kickoff show, getting you ready for the 1 o'clock game between the Elks and the Argos. And then they're on after the game as well for the Green and Gold post-game show, noon on Sunday. Jason Milne, Lieutenant Eric at the JP Bowl for the leading into the game between the Huskies and the Wildcats. So that'll be fun as well. So we got you covered with some great football content.
And the golf show will happen Sunday morning,
the golf
right?
show Sunday morning.
Is that the final one of the year, Coob?
It will be the season finale
of
the golf show, and we'll be giving away some tickets to be watching the ATB Classic.
Yeah, lots of giveaways. Murray said there's going to be lots of giveaways Sunday morning, so keep it here all weekend on
we
Edmonton
forgot to
Sports
do
Talk.
with Radomski. We were going to give away
tickets.
We'll do it next week. We'll give away tickets to the Oil Kings home opener. He's got some for us. On behalf of Zachary Kubish and the Clue Guy, Jason Milne, I'm Reid. Take care.